Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're joining from. I hope yesterday was actually a profitable one for you. Yeah. Okay. We missed a lot of trade last night with all the pumps that happened and all of that. Okay. But yeah, let's see how it goes. Okay. Let's see how we can actually meet up. My account is up by plus 23%. Okay. If you know what that means, it means that I'm plus or minus. Okay. I am up plus 23%. So I made what's it called? I made some losses too, okay, on Ethereum and one other token. I made some losses yesterday. And then, yeah, so I'm up. But even at that, okay, with the losses and all of that, I'm still up on my account by plus 23%. Okay, so any of you who actually followed up yesterday, okay, you can let me know what your experience was like, all right? So let me quickly share the trades that I took yesterday. All right. Some other trades I canceled, but these ones are the ones I took that actually made me some both profit and losses. All right. So if you can see my screen right now, these are the trades I took. We took Matic, we took Big, okay. AGLD hit stop loss, though it was in profit at some point, but because I was, projecting that it to go down, definitely it didn't go down. So Ethereum equally hit my stop loss for the Litecoin trade. I actually canceled that. All right. So these are the trades, these are the percentage. So if you add these, okay, the losses I made was around 39%, and then the profit I made was around, 62%. Okay, so I'm up by 23% on my account. All right. Currently, I'm up by 23% on my account. So let's see how we can continue today and, continue to take this account to the upside. Okay, so basically I have 123 USDT to trade with and then to compound. All right, that's the most important aspect of this. All right, compounding our profit. All right, let me hear you guys who took the trades yesterday, who took the trades yesterday. Those of you who actually entered GFT at market price and the rest, I believe it paid up. It later paid up, right? Yeah, it did. So let me know, okay, if you're here, you can unmute yourself. Let me know what's up with your account currently. How many of you followed up the trade yesterday? Okay, how many of you followed up the trade yesterday, and what is the situation with your account? All right, for TRB, I was looking at taking this trade, but I said let me go live before I actually take the trade. But as you can see here, the trade actually triggered. Though I didn't set limit order for that actually. I did not set limit order for that. So we'll look for another entry, guys. We'll wait for another entry. And I'm equally looking at entering a long trade for Sol. All right. So if I open up Sol with this indicator that I'm using here, let's see Solana. Let me know on the chat, okay? Or you can unmute yourself and let me know the current situation of your account. How many of us are following up with this challenge?
Okay, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, boss.
Yeah, it's Lawrence talking. Okay, that yesterday I followed up with two trade, the GFT and the big. So
Okay.
I closed the GFT because I found out that it won't be able to trigger that yesterday. So I closed it and I took the big. Anyway, I made some percentage from it too, and that was a good trade that yesterday.
All right. That's good to hear. And I hope nobody is down by minus certain percentage on his or her account. Okay, nobody is down. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, no, I no for me nothing like that because I was so conscious.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all right. I can see Philip said that which of the trade hits you hard like this. Okay, there's a large fair value gap at which of the token is this? Is this today's chart? What was this? I guess there's a way Zoom continues the chart with yesterday's chart. I don't know why this is possible. All right, I will look at way to do that. I thought it's today's chart. Philip, what happened? Which of the token did you trade that got you hit? All right, from 107 minus 53. That was huge. Okay, that was huge. What exactly happened? Can you unmute yourself and share your experience with us? Philip, what happened? All right. What happened? What happened? What happened? Why did you get hit? So Ethereum and Litecoin. Were you at the beginning of the Zoom yesterday? Are you actually using the calculator to calculate? Because if you had $107 and you're losing $53, means that you're not using good risk management. Okay, it means you're not using good risk management. All right. It's all right. It's all right. I understand. All right. But for you to lose $53 out of $100, it means you're not using good risk management. All right. When I send signals or wherever you're getting your signals from, guys, always look at this. If you're using bybit, right, it will always tell you the percentage. If you put your stop loss here, it means that when this market gets to either 100%, 200%, or whatever, that is when you will hit your stop loss. It will always tell you those percentage, right? It will always tell, if you put the price, it tells the percentage. You can now set your own, guys, which is why I want us to do these things together. All right. Which is why I want us to do these things together. If you are just basing yourself on Signal, guys, how will you grow? Signal cannot make you grow in this space. Even if you like pay for premium signals, guys, signals alone will not make you grow. Okay, which is why I want us to do this thing daily. When we just like, I think it was Favor that was asking yesterday, or I can't remember the guy that was asking yesterday. Why exactly do we want to enter short here? Why are we entering long here? Why are we entering short? All of those questions, you get to understand better. This chart doesn't bite. Okay, the chart we are looking at right now doesn't bite. If I say we are entering Solana trade long here, why exactly are we entering long? What exactly have I seen that I want to enter a long trade or SOL here? And all of that. So that when you get that signal at the end of the day, I hate it when people come to the group after 2 hours. Okay, maybe you are sharing your screenshot trade of yesterday, you are sharing the result today. Somebody is asking you, can I still enter? How about now? How about now? How about? Anyway, it is left to you guys. My own is here. Why I trade every day and why I do tutorials is because I love trading. I want to make money. That is the whole essence. Okay, not just love trading. I want to learn more. Okay, some of you here are even better than myself. I want to learn more. Okay, different strategies. A lot of us, all traders, some of you come with the comparison. This trader is better than this. This group is better than that group. There is more engagement in this group. My dear, in trading, there is no competition. Okay, there are hundreds, thousands, millions of strategies out there, and you can never exhaust all of them. There is no competition in this space. The strategy that works for me will not work for you. The strategy that works for you will not work for some other person. Okay, and all of that. The tokens that I trade that will work for me, that I understand better, may not work for you. I could be trading Loom and be making money, and you'll be trading Loom, you'll be losing money. So there is no competition in this space. Those of you who are there, sitting on the fence, looking for who to criticize, it is yourself you are doing. My own is to make sure that you learn, not just will you be depending on signals alone. Signals alone will not make you succeed in this space. Okay? You get signal can take your account up to 1,000%. The same signal can, take your account to 0%. It's as simple as that. So those of you who are just there, send signal now, they have not sent signal today. And at the end of the day, you send signal after 2 days, somebody is asking you, can I still enter? And I'm wondering, is it that it's biting you or is paining you to look at the chart and see the price they have asked you to enter and the current price that the market is trading at? You just ask, can I still enter? Your own is just to sit down there. Some other person will do the whole work for you. And then you just enter. When it goes wrong, you look for who to blame and all of that. So what I'm actually saying is, please, you cannot lose $50 at a go in just 2 or 1 trade. Okay, if it is $5 you want to lose and you're entering 2 trades at the same time, make sure that this other trade, if it goes by 2.5, you are out. This other trade, if it goes by 2.5, you are out. If it is $10 you want to lose, all of them you want to risk in your trade, in your $100 account, make sure that all of that, even if you like take 10 trades, you need to calculate all of this. If you are taking those 10 trades at the same time, you need to calculate all of this, that, okay, $10 divided by 10. It means that for each trade, I am ready to risk $1. If it goes against you, I cannot send signal and tell you that, okay, you are risking this, you are risking that. For instance, the big trade I sent yesterday, we're risking about 4%. 4%, if you are using like a 10x leverage, that is 40% minus 40% on your account. If you are using like a 50x leverage, guys, you can imagine what you're losing on that. Just one move like this, you're out of the market. which is why I said, please, I don't care about the leverage you're using, okay? But try to use this tool. Where is that tool again? Okay, try to use this website. The position, the crypto win rate, and then / positions size calculator and all of that, okay? This is what you would do. I have $100. I want to reach 2% of my account. And the entering price or the stop loss of the token I want to trade is here. The leverage I'm using is this. When you calculate, it will tell you that this is what you will risk. Okay, it will calculate this in dollar, but you are putting this in the token you are trading. Okay, let's say, for instance, I'm going to trade SOL. The current price of SOL is at 30 or something, okay? And I want to put stop loss at 33, for instance. And I go ahead and calculate this, okay? It means that the quantity I'm trading with a 10x leverage should be 6.06 Solana. That is the quantity of Solana I'm going to trade. And then it will automatically calculate the margin, what it will cost you based on the leverage you are using. It will tell you what it will cost you to open 6.6, 6.06 worth of Solana. It's as simple as that. I cannot overemphasize this. And as I said earlier, I posted this message on the platform. I cannot take your trades for you. Okay, no matter where you are getting your signals for, whether it is from the best trader in the world or from the worst trader in the world, these traders are not the ones to execute the buy and sell for you. They are not the ones to manage your risks for you. All right, and all of that. You can imagine entering that big yesterday. That is mine. We are risking 4% and you're entering with the whole of your account. And then the trade did not go in our favor, for instance. It didn't go in our favor and it started going against us. And you just stick to that stop loss. Doesn't make any sense. In that trade alone, you would have lost $40, which doesn't make any sense. Okay? It doesn't make any sense. I can do that because I am giving my trade a space to breathe. And if I see that it's going against me by minus 10%, because I'm always looking at the chart, I'm always looking at the trade, I will go ahead and close the trade. All right. The whole essence of this is not because all of you are 80% to 90% of you are not trading with my link. So I don't benefit anything from it. I pay for Zoom. I pay for everything that I'm using here. I don't benefit anything from it. So if you are not ready to learn, you are not doing me, you are doing yourself. Okay. The whole essence of this is not just to move the $100 to $1,000, but at the end of the day, that you should be able to learn and do these things I'm doing myself. I was not born with it. I was not born with it. In fact, I was part of those who were believing those saying in those days, okay, that the internet is end of the world. It is, what's it called, CCCs and all of that. But all of a sudden, as I continued to grow up, all right, I fell in love. I went to a computer school. I fell in love with the internet. I started learning coding. A lot of things started exposing me to the internet, okay? From becoming a developer, a digital marketer, now I am now a full-time crypto trader and all of that. And I'm seeing the benefit, guys. I never blew, but definitely this is paying my bills gradually. So if you think it's just by Signal, do you know how many premium Signal groups that I belong to? Some I paid lifetime, some I do monthly subscription and all of that. And yet, even when I see signals, there's not every signal I see that I take. Okay, enough of the talk. We're supposed to enter SOL long trade on Solana. I think that has gone far already, but we'll still enter. I'm still entering long on SOL, okay? I'm still entering long on SOL. It's just a quick scalp. If you like, learn. If you like, don't learn. If you like, come and see signal after 2 hours. Don't go and look at the chart and come and ask, can I still enter? Yes, you can still enter. Then when you lose your money, you're looking for who to blame. And then that is why a lot of you could keep getting scammed. The one that is really nice, people asking you whatever it is, and then they will tell you pay $20 for lifetime access, or pay $40, or bring $20, will double it to $10, will double it to $1,000. Continue, right? Continue. There's nothing like that. If you have been following me for a while now, you know that all of this platform doesn't work. How many of them did I promote on my platform? Right? It will make you money today, tomorrow, the next day, they are taking away your money and all of that. So Solana, we are entering, I'm doing a quick scalp to the upside. Let me see if that will work. I want to see like a pullback. Let's see. Let me do that 15 minutes time frame, guys. Okay, and don't enter yet. Let us see what's going on with the 15 minutes time frame. Yeah. If so, can actually pull back to, that if you can pull back to this level, yeah, let me just make sure that I'm using the champions channel or pocket or level. Yeah, if Solana can pull back even to the daily open, it would be a good thing to, take a trade to the downside. That's basically what I'm looking at, okay, for Solana. Yeah. We have a fair value gap and then we'll have some other blocks up there. So I'm thinking this will come mitigate those before it actually start going down. Okay. So that's what I'm looking at for Sol. But because of this talk I've talked now, or the quarrel was saved, okay? It's just so annoying, guys. It's just so annoying. Seriously. You think you are doing me? Whether you lose or you win, it doesn't make any sense to me. It is my own winning that makes most sense to me, guys. Okay. So manage your risk, guys. Manage your risk. All right. It means if you have the what our website will do for you is that you don't need to enter a trade with the whole of your capital. All right. I know if you enter with the whole of your $100, you can easily double it. But for now, all right, based on the fact that some of us are still very new for now, just be risking certain percentage of your capital, even if it is $10 you're using to trade. Don't go in with all the $10, guys. All right. Yeah, for TRB, I already missed that entry. TRB already missed the entry for that. And then that would have played out very well. But we'll still wait and see if we can get another entry to the upside, guys. All right. So the reason for this, I think, is the pump we are having now is towards all those Bitcoin ETF stuff of a thing. All right. A lot of bullish news about that and the rest. So AGLD, it couldn't play out the way I projected it should yesterday and all of that. But the way it is, okay, this was the area I was looking at will break out. As you can see, if we have followed this strictly, okay, if we have followed this strictly, that breakout happened and then we're back to that level again. So I'll be looking for long for AGLD if we do get to that Monday's low at $75 or thereabout. 75 cents, sorry. If we get down there, I'll be looking for long. Anyway. Okay, so we'll keep looking, right? Keep looking. Some persons even took the GFT trade, all right, and made some money from it. This was the entry we were looking at yesterday, which never got triggered, though I later settled an order here, but I didn't actually close because it didn't pick that trade. I was setting a limit order somewhere around, I think, well, it later came and picked this one, but I canceled it actually before it picked that. Okay, so for GFT, we still have a good chance to go up, guys. We still have a good chance to go up. So we'll be looking for more, for a pullback for GFT and be looking to take a trade for GFT to the upside, guys. All right. Mina, is that a token? Is that a name of a token? I will look at it, okay? I will look at it. So for GFT, we'll look for new entries. We are going to be looking for new entries for GFT. I will let you know what it will be, but I like using this indicator of a thing. Okay, for Sol, I would have wanted this to come down a bit, maybe to around 30.5 or even $30 itself. Okay, so for Solana, just hold on, don't enter any trade yet. I will let you know when to enter. If we see an opportunity to enter a trade, I will let you guys know when to enter, right? And then let's see XRP, what should we be doing here? Let me look at higher time frame. So wait for SRP to pull back. TRB, I'll still wait, okay? We'll still wait. Let's see if we can get it come back down again to that level. And we can, I was equally looking at this level as $71 too. Okay, $71 too. If any of these plays out, we will be taking trades to the upside, guys. And then for BTC actually pumped up to that $36,000 yesterday. So we'll be looking for good entry for BTC. And for BTC, if I go to my 8 hours time frame, like, I don't know if this will pull back down to that area, guys, $30,000. That's what I'm looking at for long. This, if I get $30,000, guys, this could be a long-term trade. If I get $30,000, right? It could be a long-term trade. I'm not sure yet, but I'm still putting an eye on BTC2 and then Ethereum as well. Please let me know on the chat, whatever token you want me to look at, guys. Let me know on the chat. I prefer to do scalping, guys. Everyday scalping is what I want to be doing. All these long-term trade, it's not they favor me. Right? I just prefer to enter a trade 10, 20%, I'm out. Look for another entry again, 10, 20%, I'm out. Look for another entry again, 10, 20%, I'm out. That's basically what I got to be doing right now. Okay. All right. So let's look at Mina. Somebody, Tovla want us to look at Mina. What's Mina? What's the token about Mina USDT? Okay, so if BTC start consolidating now, okay, if BTC start consolidating, then expect all right, guys, during the live section, okay, once we are here, I'm here for as long as I can, looking for entries. Okay, as I said earlier, I cannot wake up around 5, 4 and start this meeting because then would have gotten more entries. But during the live section like this, if we don't get entry, if I get any entry, I'll send it to you on the chat. All right. If I get any good entry, we'll send it to the chat for everybody to follow. Please let us know when we are taking short or long so that definitely now that's how we are looking at the market. If I see an opportunity for that, I will let you know, go long or go short. Yeah, Vincent, you're welcome. Welcome everyone. Okay. Welcome, guys. Those of you joining via YouTube, let me know. Okay, you want us to look at Bake again. Scalping is the best. Yeah, that's basically what I want to focus on. Okay. If I see an opportunity to short, I short. Okay, but before they Bake, let me go to Mina and all of that. All right. So what's up with this token, guys? Just do your thing. 10, 20% you're at, 10, 20% you're at. And then at the end of the day, you're doing like, okay, so for Mina, guys, this pump is scaring, guys. Okay, Mina will be looking for short. We're going to be looking for short on this trade. But, maybe you see this fair value gap has been there since the 19th of April. Okay, so when we started dropping, yes, it's 19th of April, this fair value gap has been there. And then on the 8-hour time frame, you can see that at 200, the 50 moving average is about to cross, okay, above the 200 moving average, indicating, if you go down to like the 4 hours time frame, that already happened, all right? So for this, I think the short could be, just a quick scalp, but for the long, we'll be looking for more of long trades, guys. So let's look at that. Okay, this pullback would have been a good one to start taking trades to the upside, guys. All right. So as it is right now, I'll be looking for a quick short at this area. Guys, not seeing it clear. Let's do 5 minutes and see. A pullback to, if we have a pullback again, either to the 50 moving average or even down to that 200, okay, it could be another good opportunity to take a trade to the upside. All right. So I'll just do a quick short for this right now at this level of 64. Okay. I'll do a quick short and then I'll target this level down there at 59 or even 60 cents. That's what I'm doing for this token. Okay. For the Mina token, I'm going short. I'm going short on that. I'll set limit order for that. Okay. With a stop loss just slightly above, guys. This is, very high risk because we are pumping and whatever short trade we are taking right now is against the trend. All right. But for the fact that on the 5 minutes, right, that's what I'm looking at because we've rejected here, right? The possibility of us breaking above here is there, guys. The possibility of us breaking above here is there, but I'll be looking for long trade if we come to clear any of these other blocks down here. All right. But right now, I just want to take like a quick scalp to I'll take a quick scalp to the upside, guys, if that will work, if that will play out. So this is what I'm looking at. Let me show you for short. Okay, so look at that area of 64 cents. And then our stop loss will just be slightly below that area, guys. Don't risk much on that. And then you'll be targeting this area down here. All right. Stop loss is at 60. I'm looking at anything between 66 and 67. That's why I'm putting my stop loss. Okay, 66 and 67. All right. And this is actually high. I can deal with this 3.8%, guys. Okay, 3.8%, or you can just make it around 3.2. Okay. 66 cents, okay, will be your stop loss. And then taking the trade, if it gets down to around 60 cents, I'm closing and out of that trade. Then I'll be looking for more of long trades to the upside for this token. All right. So if you did not enter in market order, wait for it to get to that level of 64 cents, then you can be shorting from there, guys. Okay. That's basically what I'll be looking at for the Mina stuff. So Mina. Okay. Guys, this token has a, this token could get up to 80 cents, guys. Yeah, that level there at 80 cents, that fair value gap there is still very important. We could go grab that stuff before we come down. All right. So we could go grab that fair value gap there before we start coming down, guys. So that short trade, I don't think it will play out, guys, because it's almost 18 stop loss. All right. So you can close this trade at break even, guys. If you have entered already, yeah, it should give you some profit, but close it at break even. Let's look for a clearer entry for this. Okay, close this at break even, guys. Let's look for a clearer picture. We'll be looking for, let's look for more of long trades than just entering short, guys. Let's look for more of long trades. So we'll wait for a pullback. Okay, wait for a pullback, and then we'll start looking for long, because we do have a fair value gap somewhere around that 80 cent level, which this could actually be going to. Okay, remember we are working with a $100 account. All right, if I have like more like $1,000 and all of that, I can use cross margin and hold this token until maybe when it plays out. But right now, don't do that yet. Just hold on, guys. If you have not entered the trade, good for you. But if not, if you have entered, close it at break even, and let's wait for a better entry, guys. Okay, let's wait for a better entry for this trade. Let's wait for a better entry for this trade. We'll be looking for long, guys. Okay. So just hold on this trade, okay? If you have not entered the trade yet, hold on that trade. Let me go back to that big trade of a thing. Let's look at what big, or where big is currently trading at, okay? Big. Okay, so for big, let's see higher time. Guys, I don't like this chart. Let me do the Binance chart for big. Okay? All right. It's almost the same thing, guys. It's almost the same thing. So for big. Okay. I still see, if is anybody still holding on to this big trade? Is anybody still holding on to this big? Yes. I don't think so. So for big, if we do retrace to, let's work with this level of around that 12 cent level. We'll like, okay. If we do retrace back to that 12 cent level, we should be looking for long. Okay. Anything around this Monday's low. All right, we should be looking for long. That's basically what I'll be looking for big. Okay, anything around this Monday's low down to that liquidity and that other block down there, okay? And then the liquidity zone, yeah, anything around this area, if we do pull back down there, okay, we'll be looking for more of long trades as well. But right now, if you are looking to go short for big, maybe you wait for us to break this structure here, okay? You need to wait for a break of structure here before we can start looking. You know, we do have a lot of other blocks on the lower time frame here. Okay, we'll have this one here, we'll have another one there and all of that. But if we do break this structure here, guys, all right, what I'm looking at for big, you see that, what's happening here, guys? Okay. Yeah, big has been actually consolidating here for a while. So I need to see a break of the structure, guys, before I start looking out for whether I'm going long or short. Okay. Right now, I don't do anything, but if big gets up to around 0.138 again, you should be looking for short. But right now, don't enter any trade yet on big. Okay. Don't enter any trade on big yet. Okay. Don't enter any trade on big yet. Okay. And for SRP, yeah, SRP, no trade yet, guys. No trade yet for even SRP2. Okay. So Bitcoin Cash. OGN. Okay, yeah, I will check OGN. I will check OGN too. So let's look at OGN USDT. Guys, you need to be patient, okay? Yeah, trading is all about patience. Those of you who are very impatient and all of that, you need it sharp. Please, you can look at the market yourself and take whatever trade you see. All right. There's no need to hurry into this stuff. There's no need to hurry into anything at all. Okay. So even for the minor stuff of a thing, okay, most importantly, even in holding trades, okay, the longer you hold some of these trades, the better for you. So there's no need to start doing any hurry stuff of this, all right? So wait for our entries, wait for the price, wait for the market to come to us. That is only time we can get good setup for this, all right? So for OGN, let's do higher time frame, guys. Let's do higher time frame. Yeah, all these rejections are just happening and, okay. I see why OGN actually respected this other block here, all right? It's about, 1.949 billion, all right? It's liquidation area there, 1.49 billion and all of that. That's why it has to, reject immediately from that area. If I looked at this earlier, then that would have been a good trade too, okay? That would have been a good trade too. But right now for the OGN trade, I think we should be looking for that pullback. Let's wait for that pullback and let's look at areas where we can possibly take this trade to the upside. Okay, looking at the 1 hour time frame, guys, I want this area to hold, right? As this token is dropping, I want it to hold this area now as a resistance, right? We had that first rejection there with this candle. I want that area to continue to hold this time around as a support, not even as a resistance. But if we don't hold here, then you should be looking at 11 cent area. Okay, anything around this 11 cent down to 11, either 0.11, anything between 0.1116 down to that 0.11, okay, could be a good area we can be looking to longer trade. But right now, okay, my long setup for OGN will be here, all right? I'm looking for a long, I need this to come back down, though we had a rejection here again, but if I can get OGN down to that 1139, okay, 1139 would be a good area to start looking for a long trade, okay? I still have an eye here too at that 11.11, right? 11.11 would be another good area. But if OGN do rejects from here, okay, if we continue this rejection from here, this could be a good area to be looking to take a long trade, okay? So I'm not going to set a limit order for this because, the candle reactions here will actually determine whether we set a limit order or not. All right. And another thing, guys, when a trade is going in your favor, immediately move stop to entry. Don't always wait that it must always take profit before you close your trade. Okay. Trade management is another thing. All right. Because you are giving a signal doesn't mean that you just enter a trade blindly and allow it to keep running. Guys, managing your trade is equally a strategy too. Okay, that you need to equally work with. All right. So for OGN, this is basically what I am looking at, guys. Okay, so I want this to calm down. I'm looking at that 1140 area to pick a trade to the upside. All right, 1140 area to pick a trade to the upside for OGN. That's basically what I'm looking at. Okay, that's basically what I'm looking at for OGN. So let's see how that works. OGN should be. Let's add that. Where is that our watch list? So that we'll pay attention to that too and see how it plays out, guys. Okay, I think that this is the watch list, right? Yeah, that's the watch list. Let me add OGN to this trade. OGN USDT. These things are not magic, okay? Some of you are thinking because you are here, we'll just say, okay, buy here, sell there, buy here, sell there. We need to see, get the confirmations and all of that before we buy here, sell there, guys. We need to get all the confirmations we need before we buy here, sell there. All right. So be patient. Be patient. It's better we get a good trade that gives us what we want. Okay. Yeah. So let's look at that 11-cent level, guys. Let's look at that 11-cent level. Don't rush this. What is the entry? Here is 1140, right? I'm looking at 1140 here, but here I'm looking at just 11 cent, 11.19, 11.12. Those are the areas I'm looking at, right? Okay, those are the areas I'm looking at, guys. Those are the areas I'm looking at. So please adjust that entry. Though it's not a limit order yet. Okay, OGN, I'll pay attention to this, right? Is not a limit order yet. So let's see. Once that plays out, we'll go ahead and take that trade for now. Don't do anything yet. Wait for it to play out. Okay, the next token there is the what's it called? Strax, STRAX, right? USDT. So for OGM, wait to take a long trade at 11 cents, okay? Just wait for it. I think a lot of these tokens are having, all these pullbacks, right? Look at what I was actually saying, looking at trades very early in the morning. This thing started around at 4 a.m. and all of that. So maybe you guys will not. Okay, so for this token, all right, for this particular token, we do have, the support area right here. So let's see, this is our support. And then what I want to see play out is this coming back down to that area again, okay? Or even coming to claim this Monday's low, all right? If we do come down, pay attention to that 59-cent level too, all right? You can start looking for entries around 60 cents, but equally pay attention to that 59. You see where this week went to, right? That week deviated there, we deviated here, this equally deviated. This is Monday's low and all of that. So I want to see this come back down here. If we come back to this low again, okay, if you see a sign of taking a trade to the upside, you could be taking a trade here to the upside, okay? So for long trade for this, I'll be looking at that level of 0.597, okay? 597, that's basically what I'll be looking at for this token too. So I can equally add this to the watch list and see that I'm paying attention to that. If it plays out, I'm taking a trade there too, to the upside. All right. That's basically what I'm looking at for this token. Okay. So if it comes down to that level, I'm taking a trade to the upside, guys. Okay. If it comes down to that level, I'm taking a trade to the upside. All right. So I told us we'll look at GFT and OP. Okay, no setup at the moment for this OP trade. No setup at the moment for the OP trade, guys. So let's see if OP can pull back. Okay, if we can pull back down there, that would be a good area to take a trade to the upside, guys. Okay. See for this week here. Okay. So I'll equally be looking at this area, but we are rejecting already, okay? I'll equally be looking at this area of 140 up to that 150 level for a short on the OP trade. But for long, wait for OP to come down to 125. I can take a long trade from there to the upside for the OP trade, okay? Wait for OP to come down there, then you can take your trades from there to the upside, guys. So sorry, my network is a bit slow, okay? Yeah. Okay, some other tokens that I'm looking at this morning, guys. Bears is doing well. Pepe too. Let's look at Pepe. Who wants to trade Pepe token? Who wants to trade Pepe? Pepe. Okay, so let's look at that Pepe token and see what's possible with this. For OP, I'll put an eye on this. Even if this doesn't play out today, I'll put an eye on this too. Going to take that trade accordingly when it plays out. All right. Yeah, for Solana too, we miss that trade because I was actually angry. Okay. So the trade is still actually going well. Yeah, going well. We'll be looking for short at that area of $32 and all of that. Okay. Let's see AGLD. YGG2. Doge. Okay. So let's look at the Doge trade as well. Doge. USDT. Guys, whatever you have, you can share with us, okay? You can unmute yourself and let us know what you are looking at. For Doge. Let me look at Doge on my chart here. Guys, I think OGN is actually doing great here, guys. We'll be looking at that fair value gap area, that 1187. Okay, 1187 could be a good area to take a short trade. All right. Yeah, 1187, we'll look at shorting that token there. 1187, okay. 1187. But right now, no trade, just wait. So let's look at those here. USDT, Doge. Okay, for the Doge trade, let me see. Doge, I think we should wait for, this pullback here. Let's wait for the pullback. Maybe around 62 or so, could be looking for a long trade there, guys.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, morning.
Hey, man. I'm looking at OGN name. So I did set up my entry. I think what was my entry? My entry was at 11. It was at 11:51, I think so. And
The entry
first of all,
is it for a long or for a short?
yeah, for a long. But first of all, my entry first, it was what before entering at 11:50 to my entry was 11, I think so, and it kicked my stop loss. It was 11:80 and it kicked my stop loss. So I entered again. I waited for the retrace and then I checked again. And now what is happening? I exited that trade since you said we must wait for 11:40, and now it's pumping up. So the only thing I think that I'm lacking it's FOMO. I still need to polish that because sometimes I can just analyze, but FOMO is killing me.
Okay, in that case, all right. So basically, what you look at is, the FOMO of the thing is just on the stop loss area, on the amount of money you are already actually ready to lose. If you have made up your mind in that trade you enter, that it doesn't matter that even if it hits my stop loss, I don't care. I can always look for another entry. Even if I've said wait, you would have just allowed that trade. Right?
Okay.
Yes. If, for instance, the stop loss I put here is around 1.40, so it means that OGN needs to get to that 1125 area. And then if your stop loss was around the same area, so this 1.40 should be around 40% of whatever capital you've entered that trade with. If it is 10x, right, this 1.40 should be around 10, is it 10.4% or thereabout, right? 10.4%. That is, the market goes against you by minus 10.4% or whatever. If you are using a 20x leverage, that should be around 20% plus. So if you are comfortable that, okay, I put in $100 here, and if this market goes against me, I'll be losing $20, and I don't mind. Okay. Yes. If once you have that stop loss, just allow the trade to play out. But in a situation where the market is going and is trading around that stop loss area, and then your mind start beating fast, it means that you are not ready to let that money go, and things like that with things like that, you will always be entering and be closing. So
yes,
Yes. So confidence, building a confidence on your own strategy or whatever strategy you're looking at. Once you have agreed, okay, yeah, definitely this is why this is rejecting here. You see that this came and then rejected at that area, which is the same area I was looking at, I was entering the trade at, okay? But eventually I saw that there are some other blocks here, and then using the Fibonacci retracement to equally have this golden pocket level down there at that 11-cent level. So which is why I say, okay, why not we'll wait and the rest? If we have entered this trade, maybe we would have been off 5% and all of that, all right? But in order to be sure, and then for the scalping aspect of it, because if I enter this trade here, maybe I would have made like 10% or 5% and I'm out of that market. Then 5%, I'm out of that market. So this thing now, build confidence in your stop loss for whatever trade you are entering. Okay, if your stop loss is minus $20, minus $10, and you're ready to let that go. The thing is, if with a good risk reward ratio, you always make back that money when you see a good trade, right? Yes, you always make back your losses when there is a good trade. So don't just enter a trade now and then because I said or another trader said, immediately you close your trade and all of that. Build confidence in your stop loss. Once you are satisfied with that, let the trade run and all of that. So if it is in profit already, and then maybe you still agree with whatever decision any trader is having, any person out there is having, you can just move your stop to entry so that in case it closes, it just close at break even.
Okay, you helped me so much. Yeah, so because immediately when the trade is going to negative and I can see it's changed my money, so I just panicked and then I said, oh no, let me cancel once.
No. Stop canceling your trade. Just be confident with your trade, and then always make sure that you're risking whatever you can afford to lose. So if it is $20 you want to risk per trade, and you want to stay longer in that trade, okay? If I use 10x leverage, it means that the market needs to go against me by minus 20% for me to lose $20. Now, if I want to stay longer in that market, I can decide to use 5x leverage, meaning that the market needs to go against me depending on where your stop loss is. If your stop loss is always 1% using the risk to reward ratio, if your stop loss is always 1%, so it means that the market will need to go against you with a 5x leverage by minus 40% before it can actually hit your stop loss. Then if you use 25x leverage, it means that the market will just go against you by minus, I think 11% or thereabout for it to hit your stop loss. So if things like that happen, then you should, be decide on, what. See, this leverage of a thing, is not even the highest leverage that will make you money. If you have money and you're putting in good money in a particular trade, just 2-3% move, you're out. Just imagine entering a position with 10,000, with 5. Let's even do $1,000, right?
Okay.
If that moves in your favor by 1%, that is $10 plus $10. If it moves in your favor by, that is with a 10x leverage. I'm actually saying this is a 10x leverage. If you put a position, you get a good trade at, most especially when all these confluences are made, like it is at a support, okay? And then maybe you have your golden pocket level at that area, you have your 200 moving average at that same area. When all this, or maybe it is a break of a trend line or a retest of that trend line, a breakout of a particular, wage pattern, chart patterns or whatever, or you see maybe like this, long pin back candle of a thing and all of that. These are all reversal candlesticks or patterns or so. So when you see things like that, you say, okay, why not? All right. For instance, this indecision candle here and all of that. Why not? I can actually enter this trade to the upside. And then I'm not ready to, if it gives you 100%, fine. But with putting $1,000 with a 10x leverage, every 1% move is $10. Every 1% move is $10. So those are the things you should be looking at, not just the percentage as in 2,000%, 3,000%. Okay, most of these people who share 2,000%, 3,000%, majority of them are entering that trade with $1. Some are entering the trade with $2. Some are entering the trade with $3 and all of that. Okay, it is only those who have money in their account that can actually risk up to $1,000 and the rest. But if you have bigger money, you don't really need, that is when scalping is even sweet. You don't need to be staying in the market for the whole day. So if you would have entered from here, just from here, from this move up here, and then maybe you put $1,000 in that, okay, you would have made over $100 or thereabout, or maybe $90. You just close your trade and look for another entry. Okay, that if you have bigger capital, it's good that you don't stay in the market. But if you get an opportunity to stay longer in the market, for instance, all right, maybe this has moved already by 80%, and then I move my stop loss to secure 20% out of that. Yeah, to secure 20% out of that. You are risking, if the market has moved by 20%, 80% already, and you are securing 20% of that, you are risking the remaining 60%. Okay, so it means that out of the 80%, it is now 60% that is unrealized profit, because your stop loss is already down there, that if it goes against you, maybe to that area, that you want to secure 20% of the profit you've made already. So the remaining 60% which you made in that trade is what you are risking. But what if it continues to go up? You now move again, okay? Let's say you secure 20%. You move again to secure maybe additional 40%. And stop, like you keep moving your stop like that. Then if it continues to move in your favor, that way you'll be just, once you've secured, for instance, you close maybe half of your position, and then the remaining position, you know that it is the profit you made that is still running. You are free. You know that this is risk-free trade, and then you can go about and leave the trade to run and stuff like that. Okay, I know people who actually opened a long position on BTC when BTC was $17,000. So they opened that long position. I think at 22,000, the guy took profit. And then at 28, he took another profit. Wow. And already he has taken out the whole of the money, the capital he entered the trade with. So whatever that was running was the remaining capital. And as I speak with you yesterday, he just posted a screenshot of closing the remaining position. Okay, he actually set a take profit at 35,000, and that automatically closed last night because BTC actually went to 34, 30, 36 or thereabout. So that automatically closed.
So is it safe now? Let's say you want to put $1,000 on, like, opening a position. Let's say you want to swing BTC. You're saying that at least my TP will be 40,000 or 45,000, even if it's going down, but still you know that you are holding on that position. Eventually, most BTC will go to 45,000. We do not know when. The FAD is there. They are talking. Yes, the news is going, but anyway, eventually it will hit that level. So, do you think is it fine doing that?
Yeah, it is fine, but in doing that, okay, people who are doing that don't do it with isolated margin. And then the guy who did the 17,000, his liquidation was around, I think, $1,500.
Okay.
So you can imagine how much he has in his account for his liquidation to be at $1,500.
Oh, it was a lot.
Exactly. So that is the confidence that they have that, oh, so people are saying BTC will go to $1,000. Okay, let's see if it will go to $1,000 and all of that. So once your liquidation is that far and you're using cross margin, and maybe what you are ready to risk out of that trade is if it goes against me by minus $10,000, and when will it be minus $10,000? Maybe Bitcoin goes down to, so let's say you enter a long position at 17,000. And the only time you can get liquidated or you can hit your stop loss is when Bitcoin goes down to $9,000 and all of that. So when the difference, the margin is that, you see that difference, that big difference in, the price move and all of that. Yes. But entering currently at this current price, targeting 45,000, I would say is not a good idea. I think maybe we need to get down to around 30,000. Okay. We need to get down to around 30,000 before you can do that. I mentioned this the other day, and then I didn't pay attention to it, actually. I decided not to. I told us, I think it was one of my live section that I said I'm going to be doing open a position for BTC for, long term and all of that, and allow it to run. So I was looking at BTC coming down to around maybe 27 or thereabout, but unfortunately it didn't work because I was ready to put in like $100, maybe a 10x leverage or whatever, and allow it to run. And my target was at 35,000, but I was looking at 27 to be able to enter that trade, but eventually it didn't work out that way. Okay, so for BTC for you to open that kind of long position, use low leverage, Okay, the most important thing is the percentage you are making on that trade, not the amount of money you're making on that trade, not the percentage. If, for instance, you put in BTC, let me check that. Okay, if, for instance, you put in $1,000 into BTC, let's use 3x leverage.
Okay.
If you put in $1,000 into BTC at 30,000 using 3x leverage. So if BTC gets to, let me see quickly, BTC at 30,000. Sorry, my browser is slow to load. So from the chart here, I'm looking at BTC, the pullback using the golden pocket level from here will be around, 29, but I'm looking at actually 30,000 actually. I'm looking at 30,000. If we do come to 30,000, leaving this area of 31,500, that could be a good area to start looking for long, except if something happens and then everybody start dumping in the market and all of that. And that is when, okay, but let's work with 31,000, for instance. Let's say you enter a long trade at 31,000 for BTC, and then you are using a 10x leverage. Your liquidation for this should be, with a 10x leverage, your liquidation should be around, let it load. Okay, so all these exchanges always giving me a while on the browser, and I like using the browser instead of my phone. So if we enter a long at 31,000, our liquidation will be at $28,000, right? Okay. So our liquidation, if we enter at 31, our liquidation will be at $28,000. Okay, I'm using 10x leverage, sorry. Well, I wanted to use 2x, 3x leverage, that's what I was actually saying. Okay, let's do 5x. Let's do 5x leverage. So if it is 5x leverage, for instance, liquidation will be liquidation will be at okay guys, I think network is not stable this morning. So I think if you're using all these major exchanges, this liquidation of a thing they will always give you possible areas where you can actually get liquidated, right? This thing is still loading, I don't know why. So if 10x is giving us 28,000, 5x could give us maybe around 25,000. And then if you're using a 3x leverage, it could be somewhere around maybe 20,000 or thereabout. So with that, what's the possibility that though it is okay, Bitcoin, the possibility of Bitcoin going to $20,000 is there. Okay, so $20,000, it means we are looking at this area here, right? It means we are looking at this area. So Bitcoin will need to break this structure here and then start going back down. Okay, the only thing that will make that happen is if the US refuse to approve the Bitcoin ETF stuff. Okay, if they say, SEC comes out today and say, we are not approving Bitcoin whatsoever, and then the US agrees to that, and every other big industry or big institutions that have been pushing for this stuff, fails against that and all of that, that is when we can see BTC going back to that level, right? Okay. So if you look at all of this, it means that the chances of BTC going to $40,000 is there. So if it eventually goes to 40,000 and you're using a 5x leverage, your liquidation will be at with 5x, right? Is that what I'm using here? 5x, yes. Liquidation will be at 27,500. Okay, 27,500. Not to even talk of using like a 3x. Let's do that 3x and see. Okay, so we use 3x, maybe liquidation will be around 25,000 and all of that. So with a 3x, and then if BTC, you put in $1,000, if BTC goes to, let me do that again, 3x leverage, 3x leverage. And then if we trade, the quantity of BTC should be what will give you $1,000. Let's say 0.3, 0.1. Okay, 0.09, for instance. Yeah, that should be almost around $1,000. All right. With a 3x leverage, and you're targeting BTC to go to $40,000. So if BTC from 31,000 goes to, okay, sorry, this is 34. Let me do 31. If from 31,000 BTC goes to $40,000, it means you're making 87%, right? You're making 87%, which should be plus $800 or thereabout. That is holding for that long using a, what's it called? Using this leverage. And then if it goes to 50,000, if you continue to hold and eventually it goes to 70,000 or thereabout and all of that, or even if you're targeting like a 500% move, 500, all right, that would be around 80 something thousand, okay, which is still something. 500% will give you around $4,000 and all of that. So it depends, but when you only need to get the good entry before you can actually go ahead and take such risk. You need to get it. If you get a good entry, you can even use like 100x leverage. Okay, let's say you get an entry at 30,000 and it is at that point that you get the news that Bitcoin ETF has been approved. Even if you use 100x leverage, you still make it out of the market.
Even 100x leverage.
Even if you use 100x leverage, you still, when you take that, yeah, 100x leverage. Okay. If I hear today that Bitcoin ETF has been approved and I'm opportune to enter to enter a trade even at 34,000, I'll still scale trade even with a 100x leverage. Also, all these things are just the information, okay, that you have, and then your patience, and and all of that. That these things will play out. All right. If I have BTC coins back down to this area, definitely I'll start building up my position that I've been. This ETF could come any moment soon. This ETF of the thing could come any moment soon. So yeah.
So you can even, like, for now, let's say you can place a trade with even $100, you understand, just to, so that it can, like, just to open a position. Let's say your liquidation, yes, will be there. You're using 2x level with that $100. You know that at least your target price is around 38,000, 37. It's like that. Can you do that?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
You can.
Okay, no stress. Thank you.
You can, just like the TRB trade of a thing. TRB was one of those trades I wanted to, whatever trade I'm entering on TRB right now will be, I'm targeting 100 and anything around $120 or thereabout for TRB, or even up to $160. Right? That's what I'm targeting for the TRB token. Anything from, yeah, I'm looking at the $70 level actually for the TRB token. I'm looking at $70, which is why I was waiting for that pullback here, but it didn't play out the way I wanted. So if I get TRB breaks down to this area, I'm opening a trade on TRB. I'll use low leverage, anything between 3 and 5x leverage, and I'll be targeting when TRB gets to 100, 120, those are the areas I'm looking at, taking a trade. I see potentials on this token going up actually.
Yes, that's true. Nama, I've noticed that. So we are opening at a market order for a limit order?
If I get it at $69, I'm entering with market order. I don't need to set limit order for that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the reason why I cannot set limit order is because I don't want, anything that I'll wake up in the morning and then see that it came to that area, it broke through it, went and hit my stop loss, and then start going again. So it's something I will only set alert for this, that if it gets to this area, let me know. So when I come and look at it at that area that I'm looking at, why exactly do I want to take the trade? Is it a chart pattern? Is it a candlestick pattern? What exactly are the confluences I'm looking at? Okay. Yes. If I look at that plus the indicators I'm looking at, if it gives me that confidence that enter along, we are going up here, then it would have, I can enter instead of setting a limit order for that, because I've seen situations where I set limit order, put my stop loss, this same thing I'm complaining of, this putting stop loss very close, right? So you go and set a limit order here, for instance. Okay, there will always be deviations on those areas you're looking at, right? We came initially, we rejected here. But what these big boys in the market would do is that when we come in here, they will know that there are a lot of limit orders here. Okay, there are a lot of limit orders here. And those limit orders are because you are longing, right? Your stop loss is a sell order. So there are a lot of sell orders there. So when they start selling, they want to sell in a way that you will always see, this week that will come here this way and then immediately push back up. So it comes there, take all of your orders there. That is, when we talk about liquidity grab and all of that, it grabs all the orders here, and then the market will still go in your favor and all of that. So when you put your stop loss very close this way without giving the trade a space to breathe and something like that happen, right? Immediately you get taken out of the market, and then you wake up and see that, this thing actually hit this thing and then started going back up. So I'll wait for TRB to play out. I'm still waiting for that. If I look at this on, higher time frame. Okay. So, and then I take my Fibonacci retracement to from here to that high there. Okay. So the level I'm looking at is anything between this $80 level to that 78. Okay, that could be a good area to start taking, but I'm still, looking at this area here too. All right, because there is an order block here too. All right, there is an order block here that has not been mitigated yet. So that's basically what I'm looking at. That, what if this market comes and pick this order block here? What happened? It will continue to go up, which is why I'm not entering any trade yet, and I'm not going to use the golden pocket level. But what if I take this stuff from down to, okay? There's no specific way of drawing this what's it called? The Fibonacci retracement too. Okay, I could equally be looking at it from this level here up there. So if I'm looking at it from this level up there, this is aligning the same area with what I'm looking at, but though it's lower, but I'm looking at this level of $70, $60, $70, $69. So those are the areas if I get TRB here and it bounces back upward, I'm in a good trade. So I'll be able to take it up. Okay, your Fibonacci template, can you still share it? Fibonacci template, is there a way I can share that? Let me see. Is there a way I can share that? I can share the setting with you, right? I can share the setting for that with you, but if there is a way I can share the template, that is what I have not gotten to that level yet. I don't know if there is a way. Maybe I will ask. Okay, if you know a way you can share things like this. I know how to share chat, but for templates, indicators, that is what I'm not sure of. Okay, if there is any way you can share trading view, templates, right? If there's any way you can share that, let me know. But for the chat, I know I can share chat and all of that. I know how to do that. But the settings are what I will actually share, okay? The settings are what I can share. You go ahead and set them and then save this template yourselves. Okay, so basically my concern now is how we can achieve this goal of 1,000. I needed, I had, some persons who told me that can be achieved in a week. And how can you achieve that is by compounding, right? Is by compounding. But, if somebody can enter a trade and be losing $50 in one trade, how exactly are you going to compound that? How exactly are you going to compound that? You know,
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
that's the problem I was asking myself. If someone loses $50 or $60, how are you going to combat? Because it's not easy to draw a small account, honestly speaking, because your consent is matching at the same time. Even if you are taking small trades, because you will take that 20% or 30%, 20%, maybe it's $2. So it won't make any so much difference to the growth of the account. It will take time.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But the thing is, when you get good setup, even if you're not entering with the whole of your account, I've taken trades where $20 actually gave me. I think the highest I've traded with $20 is $117 in a trade, and that happened within 24 hours. That happened within 24 hours, and that was BLZ. That was BLZ. So there are trades like that, actually. There are trades like that you can take, and you're risking a percentage of your account, and the return is actually massive. Though what I was targeting initially would have been to make 100%. But when it started going in my favor, I just immediately moved my stop to secure 50% of that, and then I moved the take profit or further. And surprisingly, BLZ actually worked and then hit the target and all of that. And that was with a 20x leverage, which actually played that very well. So there are trades like that. Definitely throughout this period, we'll achieve something like that, which is why I said I could actually enter a trade with the whole of my capital because I am there to monitor my trade. I know when I'm saying, I will say that this is enough, I don't want to continue again, and I can close my trade. Okay, I cannot tell you what to do after you enter the trade.
That's true.
Maybe you enter the trade, you're not even there. Even if I send a message to the Telegram platform, what if you are not there? Maybe you're busy somewhere else. And then you come back and notice that, oh, this thing has already eaten half of my account, which is why I share that calculator too. So for now, until you build up the confidence, you know that, oh, this is what I'm going to do all time. If I'm dedicating 2 hours, 3 hours to this, I want to focus on this and all of that. And before I leave my computer or before I leave my phone or my trading interface, I want to close all trade. Because I've seen situations where I had a trade that was running in profit, went to bed, woke up, and then the Asians decided to do their magic. And guys,
Yeah.
I didn't actually put stop loss on that trade. So just woke up, trade that was already in profit by $80 plus, that I would have just secured my trade or profit. I said, no, I was very confident about that trade that it will go and give me 200% move. Only for me to wake up in the morning and I was liquidated. So things like that are actually very painful. That day, everybody around actually felt it, as if maybe, something has happened. But, I was very bitter. I was very angry with myself. So things like this, these are some of the mistakes that we make. These are some of the emotions or some of the greed in us that I will not be the one to tell you that thing you're doing at that moment is not good. Right? So it is only yourself that will tell yourself that, no, I need to secure this thing, because in this market, if you don't take your profit, some other person will take the profit for you. And that was exactly happened to that trade and all of that. So I've seen situations like that time and time again. So it's always better that when you are trading, just dedicate your time for that, guys. Dedicate your time for that. And then make up your mind before you go to bed. Is either you're putting stop losses, very tight stop losses, or you're securing profit before you even leave a trade and go to sleep. Because that few minutes you sleep up and wake up, before you come back, things would have happened. Just look at BTC. BTC started pumping around 11 a.m., I think to 12 a.m. my own time. Everybody was sleeping, actually. You saw BTC moved immediately from 31,000 or thereabout up to 36,600 before it started coming back down. Which is why that Ethereum trade we had yesterday did not play out and all of that. So that's all of these things are somewhat magical.
I think the trade that we can take now, I think it's LTC. It's coming good. Maybe we can take 5%, 10% from that trade now.
Which one is that?
LTC.
Okay, let me see. LTC
That was
USDT.
my entry, 69.35.
Okay, yeah, on the 15 minutes time frame, yeah. All right, so whoever is ready for that, I'm doing market order right now for that. So if you want to, you can enter the trade too, guys.
Yeah, I'm entering. I'm already in.
Okay. So
Yeah,
let's
with
see.
market order.
Let's see how that goes.
My target is 70% because it's going there like technical.
Okay, guys. So let's see if we can now start adjusting take profit, stop losses with that. Okay, so if you have entered this trade, you can take your first take profit at that level of 69 or 67, $70, sorry. Okay, but we can target as high as that $72 area. Okay, if you have entered the trade already, once it gets to 70, just make sure you move your stop to entry or even to secure some profit for yourself, guys.
5 times 20.
Yeah, let me equally look at that on this area here. Litecoin. So with what is happening right now in the market, guys, be looking for more of long trades if you get them, guys. If you get an opportunity to log a trade, long it with confidence. Seriously. If you get an opportunity to take a long trade in the market, take it with full confidence. And so let's see another trade we can look at right now.
Guys, just an update. I think even updating an audio makes sense.
Okay.
So here, this is how it is to play out. All right.
Sorry. Also, I'm checking it RSR. Eh?
Okay, so GFT. Somebody just sent me a message on GFT, so let's do GFT. I think we should equally take a long on GFT too. So 173, 17. We are currently now, let's look at that 173 area. So you can enter with market or price or thereabout, but I'll take 173 down to maybe 17. Yeah, let's do one. Let me do 173. Let me do 5 minutes. So 173 will be around this my area here. Okay. I'm going long on GFT. Don't go all in, guys. Don't go in with the whole of your capital. Okay. So I'm looking at anything between 173 and 174. Those are the areas I'm looking at taking a trade for GFT too. So just set a limit order for that in case it triggers, you go ahead and take the trades too. So yeah, the other token you said, what was the token you were mentioning there?
RSR.
Okay, RSR, let's see.
That is already like
SR USDT. Okay, are you looking at long or short?
a long.
So guys, let's put an eye on this. No entry yet. Okay, let's put an eye on this. If this will return, let's see if we can pull back a bit. Maybe on the 5 minutes. At that fair value gap. Okay, which area are you looking at? I'm looking at this area of 19 cent. That is 1914, 0.001914. Those are the areas I'm looking at. If we do come grab this fair value gap here up there, I'm looking at the 5 minutes now. If I do get down to that area, or even down there to 18, 19, 94. Okay, so let's just pay attention to this and see how it goes. Let's see how far that can go to. So I'm setting a limit order on GFT, okay? So 173, that is 0.0173 and then 0.0174. Those are the areas that I'm looking at, guys. Let's see if GFT will deviate down there, and then we'll go ahead and take a trade. So your stop loss, you can, put stop loss. Let me check that GFT. It has not triggered yet, but let's wait and see.
This is 0.3. So
And let me look at this token. Still tempted to enter this TRB of a thing. I doubt if TRB will come down to the area I was looking at initially looking at it. This is actually triggered why we started the Zoom. This area here down there, where I was looking at TRB. Yeah, this was the area which triggered. I don't know if TRB will come back down. If it does, okay, you can even set a limit order on this. If it does come back there, you can set a limit order to enter. But I'm going to do just maybe like $10-20 with a 10x leverage on TRB with current market price. And then if it comes down to this area, okay, the 81.07, I will add another $10 to the position. All right. So for TRB, I will do market order. And then if it comes back down there, please don't FOMO with me. All right. Don't FOMO with me on this. That is because I'm ready to add to my position if it comes down there to that area. All right. So, but you can set a limit order to, take a long if TRV comes and tests this level again. All right. That's where you can be looking to take a long trade. Let's see if we can get a quick scalp. If you get a trade down here, up there, you take profit and stuff like that. So basically that is what I'm looking at for this token. So let me see how that will play out, guys. Okay, another token will be this one here. What's the name of that token? Yeah, BLZ flying out very well. This Link too. Okay, Link maybe at that $10 level could be another good area to take a trade up for Link. Link, we should be looking at taking, I'm not sure yet, but let me see for Link. Link. Okay, I'll come back to Link. This is the trade I'm looking at next is this UNFI trade. UNFI is already $8. And the entry I'm getting is around 7 point. Guys, the UNFI stuff is already $8 plus. That's serious. Okay, so for UNFI, our target is $11. We're targeting $11, so we don't know. There could be a reaction here. Okay, there could be a reaction here. The other block here is not done much. But if this breaks this above this area, I'm looking at 8 hours. Okay, we're looking at that $11 area. That's the target. $11 area is the target. So let's wait for pullbacks. I'm looking for long for this trade too. Yeah, I'm looking for long. Should I enter now? Guys, can some other person look at this UNFI stuff for me, okay? Yeah, on the 15 minutes time frame, I think a good entry will be 7.98, okay? 7.98 would be a good entry. And then we can be targeting maybe $9, $10 level. 7.98 will be a good entry for this trade to the upside, guys. Okay? So pay attention to this token. Let's see how it will go. UNFI stuff. We see I'm looking at 7.98. Okay, if you see something better, let me know. We can take a trade too. Yeah, but I'm looking for long for this trade, right? Even when if we clear this other block here, guys, we go up. If we clear this other block, we'll go up. Okay, but if we get it even at 7.6, that's equally a good one. I doubt if it will come to 7.6. Okay. But if we do clear this other block here, we are going up, guys. And that means it's a straight, flow to around $10 area. So let's see how that will play out, guys. Okay, so I'm looking at that token too, and which other one again did I see here? Whatever token you're looking at, let me know, okay? Whatever you get, we'll look at it together. But pay attention to that UMFI, okay? If we get 7.98, we'll take a trade to the upside, guys. All right. I'm equally seeing Loom on my end here. My Loom trade is still running, actually. This nonsense Loom trade is still running. I don't know why I'm still holding on to this trade. I would have closed out long ago. Because the Loom of a thing, all this pump that is happening, Loom is not doing anything. It's just there. Okay. In all of these things that are happening, Loom is not doing anything. It's just there, just dumping. Every other thing is pumping, Loom is dumping. That's one thing I don't like about all this, some of this token. But I actually bought some Loom. How much did I buy? Was it at 12 cents or thereabout? Bought some Loom, stake them with their platform there. BLZ, guys. BLZ, when you start pumping this, okay, let's leave that to Kun. Let's do, I'm looking at 10 cents, okay, $10 level for Link. To enter a trade for long on the Link, if I get $10, right? This is on the weekly time frame, and I'm looking at $10 stuff. If I get link at $10, I'm going long from that $10 area. I'm not setting limit order for that, but at $10, I should be able to take link to the upside. But I feel this could be rejecting from here, guys. All right. I feel that this area is holding on very strong here, guys. This area of $10.1, $10.2 level. Right? You see that we came to that, almost not the $10 exactly, but we came there and then rejected immediately. So for link, we can equally get a quick scalp to the upside for link here, guys. Okay, so I'm going to risk it. If link comes back to this area, I'll set a limit order. Yeah, it's almost the same area I was looking at, but if link comes back to, let's do 10. Yeah, let's just do that 10. Set a limit order at that other block for link. Okay, set a limit order at that other block for link, guys. I'm looking at $10 itself, but if it gives you that, this is 10,002, 10,002. Okay, maybe we could get a deviation just like we deviated here before we started going on. But if link comes back to that area, take a trade to the upside for link. Okay, so promising to the upside. UNFI will wait for new candle before long. Okay, thank you, Philip. Is within his zone, trend is strong, is promising to the upside. Okay, so UNFI equally, Philip just confirmed that. So be looking please, if you get the confirmation from your end, let us know so that we can enter together. And then Sol, somebody says Sol is promising to the upside. Yeah, we did not take that trade for Sol. Would have taken that 30 point something dollars area. Yeah, we'll miss that. Okay, we'll miss that trade for Sol. And yeah, I'm not entering Sol yet. I'm not entering Sol yet because I feel Sol will reject at that $31.9 level. Okay, except you want just to take, if you take Solana from here to that area, what are you looking at? Yeah, that's almost 10%, okay? 10%. If you want to, maybe I should just, join suit and take that stuff. I don't know yet, but if you want to, you can take Sol as well, right? You can take Sol as well. But let me set this limit order for TRB that I wanted to. Just put $10 in all these trades, guys. Anyone that favors you guys, that will be massive, okay? Anyone that plays that will be massive. Anyone that plays that will be massive. So I've not looked at Twitter today, so I don't know what is going on, but whatever it is, I don't really know if there is high impact news today and all of that. So I'm just focused on trading and all of that. Okay, so if you do enter TRB, wherever you enter TRB from, okay, target $90 to $91 area. Target 90, where is that TRB of a thing? $90 to $91 area is what I'm looking at, okay? Yeah. Our entry is, let me go here, TRB for the entry we are looking at, though I'm already in that trade, okay? But if you wait for it to come down to that $81 level, you could still get a good entry at that area. At $81, you could still get a good entry at that area for TRB, all right? But I will just, this year into that position, $10 into 3 places, and then that is basically it, guys. This TRB of 18, I see a good, scalping opportunity for this too. You go enter, I see more of scalping trees and all of that, but let's see how it goes. Yeah. TRB not playing that. So if you did enter with market orders, congrats to you. If you enter with market order, congratulations, guys. Those who entered with market order, congrats to you. Okay, so for the UNFI, we're asked to wait for the candle close. Is that stuff again? I think we could see more opportunity for this on the 8 hours candles will close at the next 10 minutes. This candle here, sorry. Okay, this is the 15 minutes. Sorry, guys. That's 15 minutes. Yeah, this particular candle at that, other block there will close. This candle just actually open. Let's do 1 hour. Okay, this 1 hour candle, once we close above that area, guys, we'll be looking for long, okay? Once we close above this area in the next 9 minutes or there, but definitely we will. Okay, the same thing with let's go to that 15 minutes time frame. So yeah, that area of 7.9 is what I'm looking at. Okay, that area of 7.9, guys. That area of 7.9. The area of 7.9 is what I'm looking at for this token. Let's check Litecoin, where we have the is this TRB of 15 is doing magic for me now. If you enter with market order on TRB, well, you're doing great already. Okay, so Litecoin, keep holding, guys. To clear all of these things, definitely will get to $70. Yes, the scalping, we shouldn't be long. Okay, Philip, right now you should be okay. You should be depending on the leverage you're using, because I'm already all by over 15%, okay? Depending on the leverage you're using. So just a quick scalp, okay? Maybe when we get to that $90, if we do get, guys, it's 88 already. So if we do get to that $90 level, you close and then be looking. I know it's overbought, all right? But I'm still hoping that it will still go up, guys. Okay? It will still go up, so yeah. Just move your entry, guys. Move your entry to stop wherever. Move your entry. $90 will hit $90 now with the TRB trade, guys. We'll hit $90 now. I know. So we are going to hit, look at it, okay? I'm looking at this area here, $91 area, right? Maybe there we can start looking for short. So move your stop. If you enter the trade, move your stop loss, guys. Move your stop loss. You can secure some profit by moving it to, I think our entry was around 84 point something. So move your stop loss to 85 or 85.5 and secure some profit already, okay? Move stop to 85.5 and secure some profit for yourself, right? Secure profit on the TRB trade. And okay, GFT didn't come back to where I planned it to. GFT didn't come back to where I planned it to come. Well, we'll still pay attention to that too. Let's see Matic. What's up with Matic? Matic. Matic, OP. Guys, I think we should take OP to OP. INJ. I missed this trade yesterday, guys. INJ. Seriously. Okay, make sure that on this TRB stop, okay, those of you who entered, make sure that your stop is, you can even close the trade now, sir. You can close the trade, but I'm still looking at that $90 level. Close the trade, but I'm still looking at $90 level, guys. Yeah, Litecoin is equally going well too. Let's see that Litecoin clears all these, all these things here, right? Let it clear all these things. We're looking at $70 for Litecoin. We're looking at $7 for Litecoin. Then we'll move stop to, maybe entry, and then we'll continue to hold, okay? Let's see for blue. ETC. This is a token that has not moved at all. ETC, though it went down to $17, but I'm not too comfortable with how slow ETC is. Guys, Tomo is doing magic. I saw Tomo where at 150, right? Yeah, Tomo just had, well, let's just ignore Tomo. No need to trade Tomo. Okay, YGG, guys, though I didn't pay attention to that, but YGG is actually, I thought I was yesterday to be looking at entering anything above 24 cents. But right now, guys, YGG could, be going up higher. Look at that. Look at that move. So YGG could be going up higher. I don't know. But let's wait. Let's wait for the close of this candle. Let's wait for the close of this candle and see what happens. Okay. So let's be looking for something like this for YGG. Okay, no entry yet. Okay, not confirmed yet, but let's wait for the close of this candle. Let's do 15 minutes. Let's see what happens here, guys. So let's wait for to see what is playing out here, guys, for YGG. Let me know on the chat, okay? Let me know on the chat. If you see anything, just let us know, okay? If you see anything, just let us know, right? If there is anywhere any pump is happening that we can benefit from, let us know so that we can join in that pump, guys. TRB, you can close that trade to avoid, losses and all of that. Close that TRB trade and save whatever percentage you are okay with. Yeah, close that TRB trade. Close that TRB trade, guys. But I'm still holding actually. I'm saying close, but I'm still holding. Okay. This one, it's very big. This token, it has been very difficult to go to, to $3 that I've been looking at, but it's always difficult for that token to move. Okay, my browsers are not refreshing. I don't know why. So annoying. So annoying, guys. I want to look at the charts. The market sentiment is, we're having greed right now in the market. So a lot of greed. People are getting greedy and all of that. Okay. Okay, that UNFI stuff, guys. Where is that token again? Guys, I think a long trade will be good for this token. Yep, a long trade will be good for this token, guys. I feel so. Taking a long entry, maybe at $8 or even at market price. What do you guys think? $8 or market price? We target at $11 level. $8 or market price? What do you think? Let me know. Are we going UNFI, long or short? Long or don't trade? What do you suggest, guys? Long or don't trade? Let me know. Okay. I want to go long, either with market order or set a limit order at $8. Okay. That's 8.03. That's what I'm looking at. And then we take that. First take profit could be around that 9.1, and then we can, trail the market until we get to $11. We can trail the market until we get to 11. Let me see TRB, please. TRB, yeah. Can you go up? Just shoot up this way, right? TRB. Guys, Solana can do great things, go. Solana can do great things. So could go to $40 or even more, right? This is a weekly time frame, right? That's the weekly time frame. Let's go down and see. Somebody says scalping, but I don't see, more scalping stuff here, guys, for Solana. I see trades to higher levels. Though we do have that $33 level up there, guys. Maybe, which is exactly almost where we rejected when that pump happened yesterday. Okay. So for Sol, if we do get Sol at that I don't know if we get $30 level again, it bounce at that 30, though my level here is, $27, but we do get a bounce at that 200 moving average. We can be looking for, a long trade, okay? Can be looking for a long trade. Let me put all of the trades that we're currently running in the same way. Is that UNFI? I'm still looking. Okay, can I get a confirmation, guys? Who's with me with that UNFI stuff? Should we long? Philip, how far? Are you still here? How far with the UNFI stuff? Should we long or we should still wait? Where is Litecoin? I need to bring Litecoin upper to where I can be seeing it because, yeah, just on that TRB. Okay, Litecoin is now going as expected, but guys, just keep holding, okay? Keep holding Litecoin. Keep holding Litecoin. Keep holding Litecoin. We're targeting, let's see if we can get up to that 69.9 or even $70 level. 69.9 or $70 level. I'm still holding that. And TRV2. I think if I get a pullback to $8, guys, on this UNFI stuff, if I get a pullback to $8, it could be a good thing. Could be a good thing. I've missed this trade severally. Okay, I've missed this trade severally. Now, this is what I was looking at. Actually, I was in a trade. Where's that UNFI stuff? That was actually going against me I think that was last week. Okay, so I went to the weekly time frame when the token was dropping. Though if I've held on to that trade, I would have been in massive profit now. But I was not too confident on that trade, so I closed it. Right. This is what I was actually looking at. I entered the trade around, I think $6 plus or thereabout, 6.5 or thereabout, and then it started dropping. So when I took my Fibonacci retracement from here, okay, on the weekly time frame, and I saw that my golden pocket level was here. Okay. That was the golden pocket level or the champions channel level, right? And that is exactly where we rejected. And what happened, guys? You look at this pattern. This is why I say when you pick a token, have a token you put on your watch list that you'll be looking at every day. Okay? Because if I've paid attention to this token, right? Saw that this rejected with this doji candle, right? This indecision candle right here. Okay? This would have been a massive trade, guys. I would have taken this trade and that would have been massive. All right, that would have been massive. But anyway, we missed that, so we'll look just for another setup, guys. Okay, so if we pull back down to, we're looking at that $8 level, or even at that $7.9 level, it could be a good area to take a trade. Yeah, it has. Okay, it has moved that far, but we're just waiting for a pullback, guys. And that $8, this exactly is where I want to see like a rejection. I don't want to see it break below this area, guys. That $8 level. Let's see what will happen on the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, where we are setting that entry is where we have this fair value gap. Okay, we do have a fair value gap here, and then we have some other blocks down there, but let's see how this will play out, guys. We'll keep monitoring this until we'll get something good out of it. Let's see that candle that is dropping like very fast. Let's see how it will go.
Morning, bro.
Yes, somebody speaking.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, it's David. Yesterday I told you about wanting to trade with 1 million.
Okay.
You asked me to hold on so I can buy TRB coin.
Yes, I mentioned TRB, but it has not gotten to that. I told you we are looking at $70 level, right, to buy the token.
Yes.
So we didn't get to that level. So that's why I'm just capping the token right now. What is that TRB everything? So we didn't get. I've not gotten to that. So $70 is the level I'm looking at buying on the spot market for TRB. Okay. Yeah, $70 about so between $70 and $69. So just wait for that level for TRB. But right now, I'm just capping it on the futures. Okay, capping it on futures. Yeah.
Okay, so I can join the futures, right?
Yes, you can. You can, but right now, don't enter a trade yet. Don't enter the trade yet because we're already in that trade since $85, $84 level.
All right. And two, I buy Bitcoin at 30 this thing yesterday, but now it's 34. I bought on $100.
Which one is that?
Bitcoin.
Bitcoin
Mm.
on spot or futures?
Yeah.
Is it on
spot?
spot?
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
I'm buying more. Just it's okay to buy this one.
Yeah, the ones you bought, depending on when you bought it, you should be in profit. I hope it was not when it was 36,000 that you bought.
No, I bought it at 30.
Okay, so you should be in
Yes.
profit already. So yeah, congrats to that. As me, you bought with the whole of the money, I would have said, okay, why not take profit and leave the remaining one to run? But since it's $100, just let it run. Maybe we could get to 40,000. I'm not sure yet. BTC could get to 40,000, so just let it run. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So guys, you see what is happening with BTC right now. Okay, don't rush into buying these things because we could have a massive dump before it move to the upside. All right. A friend told me that he's waiting for BTC to get to 22,000, and I was like, can you imagine? All right. We could have a dump, but I don't think it is to 22,000. Okay. Don't be expecting BTC to go to 22,000 and then and all of that, but we could have a pullback to around that $30,000 level again. Okay, $30,000, $31,000 level. All right. If we do have a pullback to that $30,000 area, then we can start looking for more of buying opportunity to the upside. All right. So looking at this right now, 40,000 is the next key level that we should be paying attention to. Okay, if we break above 37, guys, 40,000 is, in fact, within a day or within just one candle can push us to 40,000. If that keep happening and all of that, then be expecting Bitcoin to hit an all-time high again this year. All right. So don't buy now. Don't buy. Wait for a pullback. Okay. The pullback will happen back maybe 31,000, 30,000. I don't know yet. Okay. I don't know yet. But when I'll be looking to buy Bitcoin will be at that $31,000 level. That is if we do pull back to that area. Okay. And equally look at Bitcoin Cash too. Okay. Equally look at Bitcoin Cash too. I think it's another good trade. Another token to buy. I bought Bitcoin Cash when it was, I think I bought at $210, right? Yeah, I bought Bitcoin Cash at $210. Unfortunately, I was not able to buy up to 1 Bitcoin Cash. I just put in, I think 0.4 something that I bought. Okay, but it's part of what I'm holding on to. Bitcoin Cash, if we get another all-time high, I believe whatever money I put there will give me some money. Okay, we were 1,600 sometime in 2021. So if Bitcoin Cash gets to $2,000, that could be, another good trade for me. So for UNFI, right? You could, guys, if we do a reject at this area, okay, let's do 5 minutes and see. Let's say we want to see a rejection here to continue to the upside, okay? So if we get a rejection there, take a trade, you can set a limit order for this, okay? So entry will be at that 8.036, okay? 8.036 for 8.036, okay? For UNFI. That's where I'm looking at taking a trade to the upside. Okay, let's do it. Let's risk it, all right? Let's risk it because we could be here and before you know it, this thing will pump again and we'll miss. Okay, UNFI, that's what I'm looking at. BLZ is doing great. Okay, I don't know whether to short or to long BLZ. All right, that's why I'm just looking at it. I don't know whether to long or to short BLZ. Okay. Now, David, I think some of the coins, okay, I mentioned yesterday, I don't know whether you stayed to the end of that meeting yesterday. Some of the coins you should be buying too. Okay,
Yeah.
there's one called Casper. Okay, CAS is another token. Though I sold mine because of the panic. What's it called? I FOMO'd into the selling mine because I had those tokens on Mexi. All right. I now realize that Mexi, they said a lot of persons were tweeting that Mexi is closing the account without any reason. Mexi is not giving them any reason, just closing the accounts and yeah. So out of fear, I don't want my money to be on Mexi again and all of that. So I just went and closed all my trades. I just sold everything. Okay, every token I bought on Mexi, I sold them and then I withdraw the USDT out. So but I'm still looking at buying that token too, but I'll wait for a pullback, guys. I'll wait for Casper. Let's see what the current price is. CAS USDT. Okay, I think you'll see it on Bybit. Yeah, so on Bybit, I guess it's only on futures. It's not on spot. Okay, so if you want to buy it on spot, you can buy on BitGet. You can buy on, okay, it is available on spot buy for Bybit. Yeah, it's available on spot buy for Bybit, Gate.io. So any of these exchange that you don't have an account with, make sure you use the link I always post on the Telegram to sign up. Okay, so you can buy Casper. Let's see what the current price is. Let me check the spot. Guys, this thing is still up. Okay, it was even newly listed on Bybit. Okay, 2 weeks ago. Yeah, it was listed 2 weeks ago. So I bought at when did I buy this stock? Was it 48 or 45 cents or so? I think it's around between 48 and 45 cents, but right now we are up 52 cents, guys. So yeah, there's a lot of hype around this token. Okay, there's a lot of hype around this token. So make sure you buy if you want to. Okay, make sure you buy the token if you want to. Link is equally another good, but Link is already up, independent, because it's only those who put in big money on those tokens that will benefit from it. And then if TRB does get down to where I'm looking at, then we can, be taking a trade. We can be buying on the spot market too. I have a pending order to buy at that $70 level. And then INJ is equal to another token that I am looking at buying, INJ USDT. Okay. So I wanted to buy at $9, was it 9 point something dollars? I was looking at it yesterday, but guy, this massive pump actually just made me speechless right now. I don't even know what to do right now. Okay. So I don't really know what to do right now. I want to have some of this token holding them. So the pullback would be a good area to buy. Okay, the pullback would be a good area. That is if we do get back down to that $4 level. I doubt. All right. I doubt if we can get down to that $4 level. And another coin that I'm buying, this coin I'm buying it like almost every week, $10. If I have $5, I buy it. If I have $10, I buy it. It's Doge. Okay. When we talk about meme coins, okay, when we talk about meme coins and all of that, Doge is the pata of them all. But for the fact that Elon Musk is involved and then his space, Twitter, and all of that, okay, there are rumors, okay, some persons even showed a screenshot of, the Doge being implemented into their code and all of that, that is going to be used as payments to whatever. So if that happens, it means that Doge is not just longer a meme coin. It is, it has a use case now. Okay, so if what Elon Musk is projecting, at the end of the day, Doge becomes a payment you can use on Twitter, on his space, on X, and all of that, then we could see a massive move to the upside. Okay, I want to see if I can get. I don't know how many I can get, because the more you keep going up, the more what happened sometime in 2021, we bought Doge at around, I think it went up. Which chart am I looking at right now? Doge went up to around 70 cents or thereabout. Okay. That is when a lot of us started buying. And then when it started dumping, that is when we started selling. All right. You might have seen that video that somebody was teaching children in the class that when you want to buy Bitcoin, you don't buy here. All right. You come and buy here. You buy here. Then you wait. You wait and wait and wait and sell here. Don't do that. Don't do that. You don't buy here and sell here. It is fear that will make us to buy here and sell here. But right now that Doge is here, nobody's paying attention to it, okay? Nobody's paying attention at this accumulation area. This is definitely the area where a lot of persons are accumulating this token. If this thing start moving, that is when a lot of persons will wake up from their sleep. Yeah. So if you can, if it is even $10 you want to be doing every week, every whatever, just if you have made up your mind to put $100 in this, make sure you split it into like 4. This week you buy 10, next week you buy 10. because you could buy 10 at 66, and then maybe next week it will drop to 55 and all of that. So you keep buying and buying and buying. So Doge is one another coin. Although I'm not putting in much money there, but in case anything happens, right? In case anything happens, it moves up this way. It could be another token that will give you some money too. And then Solana. Yeah, Solana is equally another good token to buy. But right now, even if you buy right here, okay, I bought Solana at $120 before the FTX stuff happened, right? Yes, I bought Solana at $120 before the FTX stuff happened. And then when that happened, what happened? Everything crashed. But it's at a good area to buy. Solana is still at a good area. Solana is still at a good area to buy too. Okay, so these are some of the tokens you can just DCA into and all of that. Okay, guys, so our Litecoin trade going well. It's going up and down, going up and down. So it doesn't want to go to that $70 level. TRB, yeah, I'm still holding on, but the token not do well. So just close the TRB trade. We look for new entries, okay? We'll look for new entries again for TRB. Yeah, look at the OP trade. OP didn't play out the way I wanted it to. GFT still hasn't come to my entry yet. Right? GFT still haven't come to my entry, so I will still wait. Pending order, I have a pending order on GFT. Okay. ING, guys. ING, I don't even know what to do with this token right now. It just keep going higher and higher and higher, guys. Higher and higher and higher. Look at this YGG of a thing. Okay, so UNFI didn't get down to that area I'm looking at, guys. That's not gotten down there. Let's see if it plays, okay? I'm still holding, I'll still enter that trade if it does get down there, guys. I'll still enter that trade if it does get down there. All right, so if you have any other thing you're looking at, let me know. Let me know. If you have any other token you're looking at, just let me know, guys. Loom, should I close my loan trade? It's already eating my money. Loom is eating my money. You know, I've had faith in this Loom of a thing for too long. But it's not playing out, guys. I've had faith in Loom for too long. But it doesn't want to give me some profit, guys. Okay, guys, so however it goes, we know that we'll be able to make some profit today, guys. Okay, let's equally look at some tokens that we can set. Pepe, I'm tempted to enter Pepe trade, but I doubt everything will move actually. I doubt if Pepe will move. The reason why I cannot trade Pepe is because I went and bought Pepe when everybody was talking about Pepe. And then Pepe actually showed me Pepe. So that's why I'm very skeptical about it. Okay? Skeptical about Pepe. Let's look at other tokens too. Let me look at ZRX and then the Filecoin. Let me see if we can get a trade setup for those tokens. There are some tokens I'm holding that has not moved at all with all these things that are happening. I don't know why. With everything that is happening right now, my tokens, Alice, I'm holding Alice, it has not moved. ARB, yeah, but I still need it to go. Even ARB, David, ARB is another token to buy, the Arbitrum token, okay? ARB is another token. OP2 is another good token you should equally be looking at. Fine, seriously. OP is equally another good token you should be looking at buying too. Okay, OP is around $1.40 or thereabouts. I think so. UNFI refused to come to where I'm looking at it to come to, guys. Well, let's see. We'll keep holding. Okay, we'll keep holding. Litecoin is going on where, guys? We're targeting that level of $70. All right. If it gets there, we can even still hold. We can even still hold. If it gets there, then move our stop to entry. Where is that OP stuff? What are you guys looking at? Let me know, okay? Which token is this one? YGG. Yeah. Yeah. Just did that magic, guys. How many of us took this trade yesterday? This ape coin of a thing. Some people sharing screenshot. I didn't take the trade actually. I was supposed to set a limit on that, but I didn't know. Where's the ape of a thing? Ape. It's not here. Okay, look at it. Okay. So I don't know, these things are not working the way I want them to work. Yeah, Litecoin is one of those tokens that I just hold for longer. You know, Litecoin is not tokens that will just be pushing, you know, the way some of these other tokens push. Just be patient about it. It will play out at its own time. It will play out at its own time, guys.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead. That mina of a thing. Look at this mina. We're looking at this one. Mina actually, dropped.
Hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
So I have 200K in my account now, so I want to put it in trade. So should I buy USDT or should I buy Bitcoin?
Why did you put the 200K in the first place? What exactly did you want to do with it when you put that in the first place?
I just want to
see. When did you put that? What is the price of USDT now? USDT is around 1,200, or has it increased?
Around there.
Say again.
I say USDT
above
is
1
around.
now. Above 1 now.
Yes.
1 tuber.
Yes, around 180 something.
I heard that stuff will go to 1.5 if possible, sir. I'm not sure. I am not sure. I will not give you a clearer. If you buy USDT now, it could be of benefit to you sometime in the future when 1,200 plus 200 and something dollars. So you could buy now and then USDT gets to 1,500. It is good to you. It could get to 1,800. It could be good to you. But I don't know, for you to buy USDT, okay, you need to know what the government, what the economy, the government is doing about the economy and all of that, okay? If there are positive moves to stabilize the economy, the hike in prices of things and all of that, then it means that dollar could be dropping anytime soon. But if they are not doing anything, and then dollar eventually goes to $2,000, that is 2,000 naira to 1 USDT, then that is when your investment will make sense. Okay, that is when it will make sense. But if you know how to trade, or you are ready to risk, whatever you want to trade with and all of that, then I would just say, why not convert it to USDT, trade with it, and whatever profit you're making in USDT, you'll be selling it to, to Naira, to your bank account and all of that. So yeah, today it is 1,224. Tomorrow it could be 1,005. Next tomorrow it could be 2,000 naira and all of that. So if you buy now and it goes to 2,000 naira, that is when it is profitable for you. But I cannot actually guarantee that this. I don't know yet. I don't know what the government is doing. If you have, people who are, analysts who are telling you what is happening, if the economy is going well or not, they would let you know if this will continue to go up. But if it continues to go up, guys, I need to make enough USDT to sell at that 2,000 naira USDT. This is an opportunity to make money seriously in Nigeria.
Yes. Okay. So apart from the USDT, I just need to bring money into the crypto so I can trade and do that thing. So I'm asking to know what's going to buy through, or should I still buy the Bitcoin or USDT? So that's why I'm asking.
Yeah, you can buy Bitcoin, okay? For long term, you can buy Bitcoin. If you buy Bitcoin now, Bitcoin gets to $700,000, as everybody's, some persons are projecting. Or Bitcoin gets to, $500,000, $200,000. That is when it will make sense to you. All right. But if it is just a normal pump that Bitcoin just pump maybe to $70,000, $60,000, it will not make much difference. Okay. It's like buying buying $200 worth of Bitcoin now, and then it gets to 50,000. Your 200 will become, is it 250 or thereabout? I don't know, around that range. But it will not be, you see that the difference is not that much.
Yes, yes.
You're buying Bitcoin. But if you buy coins like Ethereum, okay, and eventually Ethereum gets to $10,000, I'm not sure yet, but if it gets to $10,000, okay, you see that you make more profit than you would have made with buy Bitcoin. Now, if you go down to Solana is around $31 right now. But I'm not saying buy now. Don't buy now because the market will still pull back. If you buy Solana now at $31, and eventually Solana gets to, gets to $200 or thereabout, yeah, the all-time high for Sol is around $200 and something, right? So if you buy Solana and Solana gets to, is this 200? Yeah, so will actually get up to $240. And then eventually this thing pumps again.
Can I buy all this coin directly from my account?
Yes, you can buy all these coins I'm mentioning can be bought on any of the exchanges you are using.
Yeah, directly from my bank account.
Yes. No, from your bank account.
So
on Bybit, yes, you can buy most of this coin directly from your bank account. And how do you do that? You go to Bybit, okay? When you go to Bybit, there is an option called, I don't know if it is available on the web since I'm using the web. Please, if you are not speaking and you're in a noisy place, mute yourself so that we can hear ourselves.
All right. I can hear you.
I don't know. There is an option Bybit calls what's that thing called again, sir? Big. So I think I made a video on that. It's just, I think it's on the web. It's okay. It's on the app or the web. Okay, let me share my screen, guys. Sorry, sharing different screen. That's all. Okay, so when you go to the buy crypto of a thing on Bybit, on the app, you see whether P2P or buy, but don't use P2P. Click on this. On the P2P, you will see an option to switch to one click buy. Okay, the one click buy is the one that is, there's a name Bybit gave this stuff. All right, so here, if I want to buy any of these coins, these are the coins that Bybit listed here, right? SUI, Ethereum, ARB, Solana, Doge, DOT, TRX. Okay, these are the coins that are supported for now. All right. Okay. Yeah, the CAS I mentioned CAS, right? This is another good token to buy. I mentioned CAS. I mentioned this FET too. Okay, this FET is equally another token to buy. All right, and so it's here too. Which other token again should you buy now? Solana is not here. Okay, Sol is here. Doge is here. Okay. Yeah, almost all the tokens I mentioned. SUI is equally another good token to buy. Ethereum is here. All right. So those are the tokens that I'm looking at. So you just select, let's say for instance, you want to buy Sol. Okay. I'll go ahead and select Sol. And then I'm buying with Naira, right? Let's say I want to put in 50K on Sol. I'll put in 50,000 Naira here. Okay. So once I put in 50,000, it tells me that I will receive 1.28 Solana. All right. So I'm doing bank transfer. I just click on buy. Once I click on buy, the person's bank account will be just like you do on P2P now. They'll give you a bank account to make the transfer to. So once you make the transfer to that bank account, automatically the person releases this Solana to your account, and that is it. So you just buy directly.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, good. I joined this Zoom when this thing pop out that a challenge is coming, and I don't know how to go about it because my girlfriend wants to give me 1 million that day before yesterday, so she gave me 400 yesterday. So today she's going to complete it for me. So, and I really want to make profit out.
Don't go and lose the money, or if not, you put that relationship.
That's why
Don't go and lose the money, before you start speaking English. You can explain Taya.
Yes, now why if you see when I see am for your channel about 100 to 1,000 on Zoom. Hey,
Yeah,
I don't see
it's
what
futures we are trading. That
I
challenge is
know,
on futures. Yeah.
I know. But it's true there that I'm asking all this question and you're lighting me more.
It's all right. It's all right.
Thank you so
So
much.
you're welcome.
All right, thank you so much. I did with you. I did
Okay.
with you 24 hours.
No wahala. No wahala. Guys, look at TRB. Impatience is what made us lose this money. TRB will definitely go to that $9, $90 of a thing. TRB is still going up. Okay, we're too impatient about this. And GFT, I don't know why I'm waiting. I should have just entered with market order. I don't know why I'm still waiting for this entry here, guys. It's not working. It's not working. I should have just entered with market order and look at okay, this is link. Where is that UN stuff? Okay, this one is still almost there. That's not gone to where I'm looking at. Let it go to $11. Let's see. Let's see UN stuff. UN stuff. Okay, I didn't take that trade, so it didn't go. Okay, I think Litecoin is going gradually. Let's see how that goes, guys. So you could close half of your position depending on how much you enter the trade with. Once we get to $70, okay? We'll get to $70, try to close that trade. No, not close, actually. Try to move stop loss or there, but don't close Litecoin at $70. I'm targeting, $72 is the area I'm looking at, okay? $72 is what I'm looking at for Litecoin. $72 is what I'm looking at for Litecoin. All right. $72 is what I'm looking at for Litecoin. Okay, so what else are we looking at, guys? Guys, what are you guys looking at? Let me know what you're looking at, guys. What are you looking at? What are you trading? Pepe is actually doing well. I would have, no, leave Pepe. That's temptation. Temptation to trade Pepe will make me go make mistakes on that. Pepe actually showed me Pepe, so I'm avoiding it at the moment. I want to trade Pepe. I'll go and do demo trading for 1 week and make sure that I'm profitable on Pepe. My INJ is going to $8. My trade did not trigger on this. INJ is going to $12. INJ is still going. Okay, ORD. Let's look at this ORDI stuff. A lot of tokens actually. Yeah, you get a lot of moves between that, maybe around 2 p.m. or there, but that's when you see a lot of these moves in the market. So hold your Litecoin. We are almost there. Maybe you can move stop to entry, for instance. Yeah, you can move stop to entry, okay? Depending on whatever you enter that trade with, okay, with the leverage type and the rest, and it's running in profit. Stop to entry to secure your money first. Okay. So depending on your entry, my entry was 69.48. All right, so I can wait for Litecoin to get even to $79. All right, let's even look at this area, $76 level, right? I can hold Litecoin until it gets there, in as much as it doesn't come and hit my stop loss, okay, which is now at my entry. All right, if it hits my stop loss, I'm breaking even, I'm not losing anything. Okay, so if Litecoin gets up, if we get to $72, right, I'll close half of my position and allow the remaining to run. Then if we go to 76, I'll move stop to maybe around 72. Even if I don't want to close my half of my position, if we go to 76, I'll move stop to 72. I'll continue to trail that, or maybe we'll get to $80. I don't know yet, but I'm still holding on to Litecoin, guys. Okay, I'm still holding on to that trade. So hold on to your own trade too. For those of you who entered Litecoin, hold on to that trade too. All right. Link USDT check, please. Okay, look at WLD. Yeah, I was looking at WLD, but it was not the moves I was getting. Link, I was looking at $10 level, guys, for Link. Okay, that was the area I actually wanted to enter a long trade. But look at this pump, guys, for Link. Look at that pump. Okay, guys, this is, yeah, $10 was what I was looking at, but as at the time I saw this, Link has already moved, right? Link has already moved, so I don't know. Should we enter now? Henos, and I'm not entering Link. I'm not in the trade, or I'm not in Link already. Okay, so let's wait if we can get a pullback on Link. Okay, let's wait. Maybe we'll get a rejection at that 10.5 or 10.6, which is where the daily open started. Okay, I wanted to get Link down here, but unfortunately, before I saw it, it didn't play out, guys. So I'm not on the Link trade yet. I'm not on the Link trade yet. If you're holding USDT, hold USDT in case dollar goes to, if you don't have any need for it now, okay? If you don't have any need for it now, and those of you who are close to the government, all right, who are close to bankers or some of these analysts, okay? Please give us a clue on what is going on in the Nigerian economy, guys. Give us a clue. If you're holding USDT, there is no need to panic and sell. Because if USDT eventually gets to $2,000, guys, sorry, 2,000 naira per USDT, that's huge. All right, you're not trading, you're not risking anything, you just deposit naira. And I hope you know you can deposit naira. For those of you who are using Binance, okay, you can deposit naira directly into your Binance account, and then you convert the naira to USDT, okay, and stuff like that. So you convert it to USDT and then hold it if it gets to. So for Link, I'm not doing anything at the moment. I'll wait for a pullback. Okay, right now I prefer to be taking long trades. Every trade right now. Okay, until this proves otherwise. Be taking long trades for the market. Okay. Anyway, we see long setup, we'll wait for pullbacks and then take long and all of that. And then the other one you want me to look at WLD, where is it? Where's WLD? I had it, yes. WLD, I'll find it. Let me see it first. Sorry, I think WLD is not on my watch list. Let me search for it. WLD USDT. Okay. So all these tokens, okay, we'll just wait for pullback, guys. We'll just do our 15-minute stuff and wait for pullbacks, okay? Me, I'm waiting for pullback either to the 50 or the 200 moving average. Any of these that I get pullbacks on. Once I get this token retracing back to those levels, that's what I'm looking for long. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. If I've not entered any trade on any of these tokens yet, just wait for it. Wait for those pullbacks, and then we can be taking trades accordingly. Okay. So I'm holding on to, I think the only trade I'm holding right now is Litecoin, guys. That's the only trade I'm holding right now. Litecoin. The UN FI stuff, $8 would be a good area to be looking for long. Yeah, I wanted to look at this trade. It's already $5. ORDI. If I get $5.1 on this, I'll take a quick scalp to the downside. No. Don't trade WLD yet, okay? Don't trade the token yet. Let me go back to that token. Which direction exactly are you entering that you want to trade WLD? I don't feel you should trade this token, right? Okay. If we get a rejection at that 1.72, then we can take the trade down. But if you want to scalp these guys, good scalping opportunities, I see those there. But see this week there, we came back down. See that week there, we came back down. All right. This is using price action stuff. So if you have looked at what happened here previously, you would have used that to judge what will happen here, and that would have played that, giving you a trade. Okay, this already moved, so we are not entering a trade right now, or we just wait for it to come reject at that area again, then we can take a trade down. Okay, so for this token right now, don't enter a trade yet, but possible setup that I'm looking at, guys. Maybe I'll just set a trade here and put 10% profit. I can go into this trade big. Say if it goes in my favor 10%, I'm out. Okay, I can set a limit order and say take profit when the market moves in my favor by 10%. That's basically how you play some of these trades. Then if you eventually start going up and all of that, you're out. Okay. All right, Philip, yeah, you got that. Okay, Philip actually even entered late. Solana at 31.5. Yeah, he entered late and then he got it right. Okay. Yeah, so trade played that very well. So for those of you who entered Solana, kudos to you. Okay, kudos to you. Let's see. Yeah, 31.7 right now. $81.7. Yeah, everything just moving on well. Everything just moving on well. Okay. Let's see CFX. How about looking for short on CFX? What happens? Guys, let's see if we can get a short trade, a quick one on CFX. If CFS will hold this level, I think taking a short here will make sense actually. And then we'll just wait for a pullback. Go back to this other block for a trade to the upside. Go back to that other block for a trade to the upside. Okay, so I'll be looking for sell trade on CFX. Okay, if we do deviate to that area of 13, even 14 cent, guys, let me set a limit order at 14 cent for CFX. I'll set a limit order at 14 cent for CFX and see how that will play out, guys. So I'm setting limit order at 14 cent for CFX for short. Okay, CFX USDT. CFX has the potential of still going up, but we need to break above this area before we start looking for buy, guys. So 14 cents would be a good area to take a quick cap. And I'm not staying in this trade for long. If I get 10, 20%, I'm out, guys. Okay, 10, 20%, I am out of this trade.
So what's our entering points?
14 or 0.
14.
0.14.
Okay.
Making sure that this that area there exactly. And then push stop loss slightly above that area in case we go above that area. So I'm just targeting like 10 to 20% move. Okay, so on your TP, you can just put 10. If you want to use this, you could get up to 60% or thereabout with a 10x leverage or 20 whatever, but you could get up to 60 or more percentage. But my own, I don't want to stay long, but I'm looking at long trade around this area, guys. Okay, around 12 cents, I could be taking a trade to the upside.
So
Sorry,
take
not
profit
around
on
that.
12.
I'm looking at, 12 cents. Take profit, just put 20, 10% or 20%, depending. Anything you want, put, okay? Anything you want, put or take profit, but don't follow this here. You could put 10, 20% move on, depending, all right? That's basically what I'm doing here. you sure CFS will go the way it's pushing back? Would have just entered a market order. Are you sure it's going to where I am expected to go, guys? And there's high, sorry. There's high impact news today, I guess. Let me check. Comfort, are you still holding TRB? Are you still holding TRB? I'm out of that trade for TRB. Yeah, 87. Just move, secure some profit for yourself, okay? You can move your stop loss to 86. If you entered at 84.8, just like I did, move your stop loss to 86 if you want to still hold on to it, okay? But I am out of the TRB trade already. So if you want to still hold on, move stop loss to 86, okay? CFX, the trade is, I don't think the trade is going to trigger because it's dropping already. I don't think it will go up back to that entry. Yeah, as you can see, this stuff is, we missed CFX, okay? We missed that entry, guys. So just pay attention to it. If it doesn't drop, if it doesn't hit TP, if it doesn't go back up, then we can close, cancel the entry and look for another entry. Okay, but long entry, I'm still looking at down there at that 12% level for long trade. So if that doesn't work out, we look for another trade. Okay, let me look for another token, guys, in case that doesn't push up to the level we are looking at. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing here, right? Okay, if it doesn't hit our entry, then we'll just take it. We'll just cancel the trade and be looking for more long entry down there at 12%. I think the news today is about US purchasing managers index or whatever that is called. Okay, so it's high impact news if there's a way to affect, if we affect the dollar, more bullish for crypto. Guys, this mina of 18 is something else. Something I saw at 63 now, it has gone to 70 cents. Let me check. Yeah, Solana is still pumping, guys. You can still hold on to that, okay? Mina USDT. Guys, whenever a token is pumping like this, let's stop looking for short. Okay. So for the mina of a thing, mina is still, look at that 72. The stuff is still pumping. You know, if you send anybody actually. This token could not send anybody. Seriously. This mina of 18 no send anybody, so don't short this token, guys. Don't short this token. Keep shorting. The more you keep shorting, the more you keep eating your money. Except for scalping, guys. Seriously, seriously, this token is something else, guys. This token is something else. These are the kinds of tokens you get very early, okay, before it breaks out, all right? You get these things very early before it breaks out and you'll be in massive profit, seriously. You'll be in massive profit. I don't even know what the meaning of a thing is all about. I don't even know what it is all about, but you know, this massive breakout is okay. Let's ignore Mina or whatever, but maybe looking at that stuff, if it gets to, I don't know, $1 level, or maybe around 83 cents. Yeah, I think you could get a reaction around that 83 cents of a thing. Reaction around that 83 cents of a thing. Let's look for other tokens, guys. INJ 12 point. I don't know what is pushing this token, guys. I don't know what is pushing this INJ stuff. It's so painful that I'm not in any trade on this token. Can that? Guys, I think, I don't know. Look at the areas I mapped out on this INJ stuff. I don't know what's wrong with me. This is what one thing I would have paid attention to, but I never paid attention to it. Look at that. Okay, I was looking at actually this area for a breakout, and that breakout happened, you know, you look at this daily, yeah, we broke out yesterday. So if I've seen that this candle, you know, close with the body above this area, then this would have been a good thing that this token could continue to pump. And that is exactly what is happening here, guys. Okay. That is exactly what is happening here. So we broke out and then continue to pump. But I'm not in any trade on this, unfortunately for me. I'm not in any trade for this. Oh, guys, this is too much money, actually. Look at GFT. I went and placed limit order. I don't know what is my problem with limit order. I went and placed limit order on GFT. GFT limit order. And then GFT is pumping. Okay. So GFT could, still do some wonders here, guys. All right. GFT could still do, let me remove this so that we see clearly. GFT could still do some wonders here. Let's say the break of this trend line is here. And then a retest. So GFT, I'm still bullish on this stuff. Still bullish on this stuff, but I need a pullback. I need this thing to pull back before we enter a trade to the upside, guys. Yeah, we are rejecting at that Monday's high. Rejecting at that Monday's high for this. Wait for GFT, okay? Just wait for it. Let me set a new entry for this token. GFT, that entry is still valid, guys. Let's just wait. Maybe a retest of that trend line. If we come bounce at that trend line, we can be taking trades up, okay? So that entry there is still valid for GFT. But while we take our long trade, okay, we should equally pay attention to this area too, right? That area where we've rejected multiple times, we should equally pay attention there too. And then a breakout of that area could be, mean a lot to the upside. Okay, guys, so still looking for something else. I need some dollar this weekend. I need some dollar to change to Naira this weekend. So, the hustle, we have to keep it real, guys. If you're in Nigeria right now, guys, the way and manner you be earning dollar in this country, better do it. The way and manner you want to be earning money in this country, not the way and manner. When I say the way and manner, it doesn't mean that it must be by either hook or crook, okay? Do something that is legit so that police, EFCC will not come after you. Do something that is real. Trading is one of those things you can do. Guys, if you have big money, okay, maybe you have like $5,000, $10,000. You don't even need to be doing futures. Okay, you don't need to be doing futures. You can be trading spot. All right. This up and down too can equally be making you money too. Let's say you have taken a trade on this, if you spotted this area like this, okay? And then you took this trade here. That is 10% move, guys, on this token. 10% of your $5,000. That is a lot. Or maybe 10% of your $10,000, okay? And then here again, on spot. This is on spot. Let's say you took here again, from here to that area there, that is 5% move, guys. This is without leverage, okay? 5%, 10% move. It is possible every day on whatever capital you have. If the 5%, 10% move is okay with you on spot, just choose a particular token and trade, not Bitcoin. Choose any other token that is very volatile and be trading, okay? Choose any other token that is, you can get 5, 10% move like that on the coin and be trading, okay? So it will help you a lot, actually. At the end of the day, you would have made 5%. If 30 days, you would have made 5 by either 30 or whatever number of trades you took and all of that. Okay. So band, I missed the band trade. I set up a trade yesterday. I don't know why I closed this trade actually. Look at band. Still, he went, to that take profit level I was looking at. Look at it. Band. Yeah, even deviated above that area. This is the area all of us have been paying attention to all this while. That I've been trading band on. Yeah, it deviated above that area there, guys. Deviated above that area. So, sorry. So for band, if we break above this area, are we looking for more of long trades or maybe a pullback again? Okay. Yeah, I don't know how far this pullback will go, but if we do get it, let me check for band. Let's see for a quick scalp. Take it here up there. Just pay attention to this token. We'll trade it accordingly. We'll do get entries. So trading, yeah. And if you come back, we'll look for trades. If we come back there, we'll look for long trade. There should be a lot of limit orders on band. Guys, this stuff will not go up to that area we expected it to go. I'm solid now. Favor, you're welcome. Okay, I was talking about you this morning. Sorry. It's nice having you now. Okay, cancel all the orders. Now, anyone that did not trigger, cancel all of them. Okay, I just have. I think right now is GFT that I have as limit order at the moment. GFT is the one I have as limit order at the moment. Okay, I have limit orders on GFT. Though I was the one that did myself, I was $2 on that. I would have taken that with market order and then would have made some money. So where's GFT? Let me see. Yeah, that's the limit order I have on GFT. Okay, so at that 0.01732, that's where I'm looking at taking GFT to the upside. Okay, that's the limit order I have on GFT. So let's equally pay attention that we do have this area here that we equally need to pay attention to too. Case we break below this trend line, okay, that area there could be another area you should be taking a trade to the upside. Okay, ARPA did 50% and hit TP. All right, good to hear. Stop loss. Yeah, Sol. Yeah, Sol equally did. I broke even. Okay, I closed my trade on Solana. I was the one who manually closed it, and I manually closed Solana and broke even.
This camera is good. It's not even. The camera is good.
Guys, the news this afternoon is coming up, and by let me check. So, okay, some of this, where's the US stuff? Okay, 2:45 p.m. That's my own time. Okay, 2:45 p.m. They have flash manufacturing PMA. We have flash service, and then a lot of this. Okay, so some of this news will come out by 12, between 2:45 to around 3 p.m. So I don't know the impact this will have on the news. And seriously, I've not checked Twitter. I don't know what is going on with the ETF stuff. I haven't checked Twitter today, guys. I don't know what is going on with the ETF stuff. So, Favor, what are you looking at today? What are you looking at? I hope the stop loss on Sol did not take half of your capital. Please, let's be managing our stop losses, okay? Because you need that money to be able to grow. Favor, what are you looking at today? The only pending order, okay, yeah, Litecoin is still running actually. Litecoin is still running. Though I will let Litecoin run because even if it hits my stop loss, I'll break even on that. So Litecoin is still running. Okay, so what are you looking at trading today? Guys, a lot of whoa, did this just hit? Did it pick my trade? GFT, did it pick my trade? Let me check. That should have triggered now. What happened? How come I didn't get the sound? Yes, it did. It did, and it's up already by 14%. So if you did set GFT limits, guys, that trade is up already. You can close and re-enter the trade, but I'm not closing. Okay, GFT, I'm holding. Yeah, the sound just came in. Okay, I'm holding GFT, right? So the target there is whatever it is, okay? Just target whatever it is, but pay attention to this level, guys. For GFT, pay attention to that level of 18 cents. All right, your target should be around 0.0187186. Okay, if we do hit that level up, once we break above this level, guys, there's a potential of once we break above this 18 cent level, okay, there's every probability that this could continue to go up, guys. Okay, there's every probability that this could continue to go up. So let's see higher time frame on that for GFT. Yeah, so if we do break above this area that we've wicked out from a bit, okay. Once we break above that area, the next target will be around 21 cents. We go to 20, 24. All right, and then we could go to as high as 30 cent level. So yeah, but why this level is still playing, we just keep scalping and the rest. This 8-hour candle will close in the next 5 hours. All right, and then for the 4 hours, yeah, we're still printing that small, doji candle. 2 hours, we are very bearish. 2 hours, very bearish. But yeah, if we continue to respect that trend line, guys, well, if we do not break below this trend line, then that's good. Yeah, if we do not break below this trend line, that's good. This candle will close in the next 40 minutes, 34 minutes. Let's see how it closes, okay? So we'll pay attention to the 15 minutes candle. So we need about 2 candle closing here before, all right? But if you want to re-enter that trade, guys, I'm not sure if this will still play out. If you want to re-enter that trade, you can close because this trade, look at that. We're already printing upward this week, okay? On the 5 minutes time frame, guys, hold on to that trade. Move stop to entry. Move stop to entry on that. Move stop to entry. So that if you hit our stop loss and it continues to go down, then we know that we've broken even, then we can look for more entries, okay? We can look for more entries for this. Yeah, so it's still going well, but let your stop be at your entry in case it comes back down, all right? Let your stop be at your entry in case it comes back down, then we can take. So anything around this area will secure some profit and see if we can break above that area, okay? Near and 1000 flow key. Okay, so guys, pay attention to this stuff. Let's look at near 1000 ladies, I mean 10,000 ladies. I don't know what to look at for here. Okay, let me check a clearer chart on that 10,000 ladies of a thing. I feel we should take a trade to the upside for 10,000. I'm coming to that flow key and let me check this 10,000 ladies. I thought I have it on my watch list. Guys, SUI could do wonders for us, okay? SUI. Okay, SUI. If we break above this area, guys, SUI we could be taking trades to the upside. Once we break this structure here, guys, SUI to the up. SUI to the moon, guys. Once we break above this, let's see how that candle closes, guys. The 1000, let me just check that flow key. Near, let's look at near USDT. Near. Okay, so for near, you have it. Sorry, remove this. Nah. Sometimes I feel like flogging myself because I know where I saw this trade actually. Okay, so for near, we do have, these areas where this trade this market could possibly be acting up on. Okay, so we do have these areas here. So near, pay attention for a quick scalp at this area of 1.166. 1.166, okay? Yeah, near could be reacting at that area. This pump could, be reacting here. 1.166. We can take a quick shot at that 1.166 level, guys. So this area, until we break above that area, guys, that area will serve as a resistance for now. All right, so for near, I wait. If we get a reaction here, I'm going to short, okay? Or you can even set a limit order, right? If you set a limit order and it gets triggered, just like GFT did here. If you set a limit order and it gets triggered, then, okay? Just a quick scalp, guys. Just a quick scalp, okay? Don't set it and go and sleep. Anything around this 1.16, 1.167, okay? 1.17 or thereabout, all right? Be looking at that. If it gets there, take a quick scalp to the downside. Scalp, you can target 10-20% move, okay? And then you're out of the market. 10-20% move, you're out of the market, guys. And you wait for a breakout. A breakout of that area is where you could be entering a trade to the upside. Once we break above this $1.18 level, all right, by then this 200 would have crossed, the 50 moving average would have crossed above the 200, and then we can start going up, okay? So that's what I'm looking at near. I'm not setting limit order. I think near should be on the watch list so that we can equally, though I'll be leaving any moment from now, so I may not be able to be on the chart throughout today, okay? But near is on the watch list. Let's pay attention to it, okay? Let's pay attention to that. If we get to that area there, then we can be looking for a quick shot. Then for the 1000 flow key, 1000 flow key. These rejections are what I'm looking at, okay? That rejection alone would have given me some profit. So those are things that I'm paying attention to, guys. Those rejection alone would have given me some profit, but it happened already. So for the 1000 flow key, until we break this area, guys, okay? Until we break above this area, I don't think, until we break above this area, we are still at a resistance. Right? Until we break above that area, we're still at a resistance. Let me look at this chart. Let me look at this 1000. Okay. So for this token right now, I'm not sure what to do yet. Okay, still dropping. I don't know if you want to enter short. How far will this candle go? Okay, so the way this is, okay, maybe we could get something like this, right? Come back before we come back down, all right? So either let's pay attention to this area, okay, at that 28 and 11. That's why we should be paying. That is if this happens, okay, then we can take a trade down, all right? If something like that happens, right, let's say we'll come, gradually go back up there, just like we did here, okay, come back down. That's what we should be looking at, all right? So we can put entry there and target just this level here, guys. Then if it continues to go down, you can continue to trail the market down. Okay. Then long entry. Let me look for long entry on the higher time frame, guys. Yeah, long entry, we need to come back down to that area, okay? Anything around this 20-cent level, okay? Around this 20-cent level would be a good area to start looking for long. But let's see how this will play out, guys. Let's see how that will play out. That is, if we do get up there, then you can be taking trade to the downside. The same thing for near. Near is looking for short. This one looking for short too. So many of us are trading this token, this big time of a thing. I don't know what this token holds, but big time, big time, big time. Maybe we should be looking for long, right? Yeah. Guys, I'm going to take some risks on this token. I'm going to take some risks on this token. Let me look at that area of 0.147, 0.1476. Okay. 144, all those areas are areas you should be in. So we'll have a very strong support here now. Guys, if this token gets down to 146, 0.146, let me see if I can just DC into this stuff. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, I don't know if it will play out. That's what I'm looking at. But you can equally look at picking a trade down there. So maybe I'll put stop loss slightly below, so that in case it comes down below that area, we can pick a trade here up. Okay, maybe market order would do for this trade. Maybe market order would do for this trade, guys. big time of a thing. I'll do entry at that 1.49. Okay. I'll do another one at 1.476. And then I'll do the last one at 1.448. Then stop loss will be where it is. Maybe $10 per trade and all of that and stuff like that. So let's see how that will go. Big time. So first entry 1.49. Sorry, 0.149. Let's see what we can do here. Sorry, we don't need to do cross isolated. Okay, CFX. We set limit order for CFX, right? Mine just triggered up by 7% or by 8% for CFX. Okay, let me set this one before I go to the CFX and look at that. 1.49. Next entry will be, I'm just doing like for $5 per this entry, okay, 1.47. All right. So at the end of the day, I'm just spending $15 in this 1.47. And then stop loss will be where it is, okay? 1.47. And then 13. My last entry will be at that 1.44. 1.44. Then I'll put my stop loss, which is at 1.42. Let's see how the big time trade will work, okay? Just $13 is what I have in all in that stuff, okay? But if it goes beyond that, I'm out of the trade. All right, so CFX, let's see, because it's going up and down. Let's see CFX. Where's that CFX of a thing? GFT didn't go the way we expected it to go. Where's CFX? CFX. So we did short entry for CFX, yeah. Okay. So the CFX trade is actually playing out well, but let's see how far that can go, okay? I told us 20%, right? If you targeted maybe 10%, yours would have triggered already and all of that, okay? So I will do this multiple times, okay? I can close and re-enter the trade again, close, re-enter again, and all of that. So let me see if I can get 10% move here. CFX. Maybe enter the trade again. Then re-enter that trade again, guys. Same entry, CFX. GFT, I'm still holding on GFT, guys. Okay, so let's see how the CFX will go again. So I want to scalp this as possible, as many times as I can, guys. BNX. Okay, let's look at BNX, guys. BNX and all of that. BNX. So if you're holding on to CFX, once it gives you 20-30% move, okay, just close your trade and look for another entry. BNX, BNX USDT. Okay. So for the BNX of the thing, we still have, BNX can still go up. So basically what we'll do here on this token is we just use, okay, wait for pullbacks, all right? This is what I want to do. Right, you see this, we came back, went up, came back, went up. So if we do fall back down there again, I will take a long trade, all right? No need to look for short on this trade anytime soon. Maybe until we get to, right, we'll pull up the rejected. So maybe, I don't know if this level will hold. We're going to, but I still see this token coming up to this area of 29-30 cent level, okay? Maybe around that 29-30 cent level, which is why we need to take advantage of the lower time frame and be trading the pullbacks. So if we do, let's say we'll go back up there, come back down, we'll take a look. We'll be looking for long trade, okay? Testing that level of 26 cents would have been a good area to enter a trade to the upside, guys. I don't know how possible that is. Right now, I don't have any setup for this until maybe if we pull back down there, that could be a good confirmation to take a trade up. Okay, for BNX, right now, I don't have any setup for this. No setup for this, guys. But if this level continues to hold, right? If this level here continues to hold, then maybe a quick short would be a good idea. If this level continues to hold, but once we break above this level, guys, the next level will be at that 31 cent level, right? But if this level continues to hold, yeah, CFX triggered again. Let's see if we'll have another 10%. Let me Just do 10%. CFX. Okay, not CFX, is the big time trade. The big time just triggered, guys. The big time stop just triggered, okay? My first entry for big time just triggered. So let's see how that goes. Still holding on GFT. GFT is my long-term trade, so I will hold on to it. But that level there, where is that GFT of a thing? CFS go to 14 again. I'll take another shot. Keep scalping this area until if it breaks the both fine, but if not, okay, I'm looking at this area here. Until we break above that area, I'm still good to scalp as many times as I want, guys. All right, GFT, I'm still holding on to GFT. Guys, look at this token. Look at UNFI, guys. This could go to that $11 that I'm looking at, but we have somewhere it hold up at that $9 level, right? But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. At TRB, for those of you who are still holding, good. For those of you who are still holding, TRB is still good. GFT, yes, I told you I'm still holding on to GFT, okay? But let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, this 8-hour candle that will close in 5 hours, guys. I don't like the way that candle is getting smaller. Even on the 4 hours, look at that. Where's the candle? Okay. That's not good, guys. That's not good. 1 hour. I don't like this. I need it to close above. Let's see. I don't like this candle. I need it to push up a bit. Okay. So I could close GFT, right? I'll close GFT and re-enter again. Okay, put another entry. Let's put another entry down here at 0.01716. All right, I'll close GFT now and then put another entry at 0.01716. All right, so GFT close and then enter a trade again when it gets to that level, guys. So I'll set a limit order there for GFT and then I'll call it a day. Basically,
0.016, Abi boss. The
yeah,
GFT.
Let me adjust that now. I'm looking at this level here. Okay. 0.01716 or 15, anyhow. Okay. I will re-enter the trade here and then take it up. All right. That's what I'm looking at. But please pay attention. Okay. I don't want us to break this trend. All right. Even on the 1 hour, we're still maintaining that trend also. Yeah. I don't want us to break this trend. If you break below this trend, guys, there's no need of being in that trade again. Okay, we should be targeting this level at 16 cents. 16 cents could be a good area to be taking a trade to the upside. That is if we break below this trend. But for as long as we remain here, that is a good trade. So I'm setting my trade there, 0.01716. That's for GFT. So, and then I'll see if I can add to those things and the rest. Okay, let's see how that will play out, guys. And then 16 cents is equal to another good area. Let's see. I mean, to stop loss here. And then set another limit order also. Okay, that's it about GFT, and then I equally have big time trade currently running. That's my first entry triggered and it's running. So let's see how that goes. And guys, I need to take care of other things. If I get any time to look at charts and then I get signals, I'll send to you on the Telegram. Okay, I'll send to you on the Telegram, and basically, I think that is just it. Okay, so for the BNX, if you are paying attention to that, okay, you could get a quick short trade at that 28 cent level. Okay, 28 cent level and all of that. So that's why you should be looking for short trade. Okay, if this push back up to that area, you could take a quick short, all right, at that area there, target this zone here, this previous low here, all right, and then your stop loss just slightly above. That's basically what I'm looking at for this too. Okay, so yeah, guys, thank you so much for being here with me. I believe so far, okay, aside for the aside of for those of you who took what's it called? Those of you who took this Mina, okay, for those of you who took Mina, aside the Mina stuff, okay, we had a loss on that Mina, and aside that Mina trade, I think every other thing we are doing here will not hit stop loss yet. If we have, somebody should remind me, okay? Aside the Mina trade, we've not hit. Litecoin is still running, and we've not hit any stop loss yet, okay? The Mina wasn't that much, so yeah, our account is still up positive until maybe when all of this trade equally closes, okay? When all of this trade closes too, we know if we are still positive or we are lower than what we started with. Okay, guys, let's see how it goes, okay? Let's say I go. So those of you who want to buy on the spot market, you can buy cash. Okay, you can write this down. You can buy FED. Those are the tokens, and equally looking at two. You can buy FED, FET, cash. That is Casper, KAS. Okay, you can buy. Look at I am looking at INJ. Okay, I'm equally looking at buying INJ, but INJ is quite expensive right now, guys. Equally, another token I'm looking at buying, they are all expensive, right? So I'm waiting for pullbacks. If I get pullbacks, okay, INJ, this one, right now is $12 plus, right? If I get pullbacks, then it could be even at $10, I can buy this token, okay? And Link too, but Link is a bit high for me. Solana too at $30 is still high. Right. Comfort, if you are still here, your trade would have hit, this trade would have hit take profit for you. Okay. Comfort, if you are still here, TRB would have hit take profit already. So take your profit, okay. Or if you want to still hold, move stop loss to around 85, to around 87, okay. Move stop loss to 87, and then maybe you can hold until when it gets to 97. All right. So if you are still holding YG, the TRB, hold on to it. And then if you guess off there, you take profit. Okay. And what else again? But basically that is it. Okay. That is it for today, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow during the live section. If we do get trades, we'll call it, share it on the Telegram. True. All right. Thank you. And have a profitable day ahead, guys. Bye-bye. If there is anything, always use the Telegram to ask questions. Please be aware of scammers, okay? I don't have any platform where I'm asking people to pay for signals or thereabout, okay? Be aware, I only have one group. I don't have any group on Telegram with my name. Please. The links to my Telegram are in my video description. Okay? I will not promise you anything that bring one money and then we double it for you. I don't do that. So be aware of scammers, okay? They are everywhere. Don't go and carry your Christmas money and give to somebody. If you want to dash me money, ask for my USDT address. Don't go and dash scammers your money. Okay, guys, thank you. And see you guys tomorrow during the live section. Bye-bye.